working man. Give me cold shot. She said, you ain't no hot boy and you can be replaced. I said, you ain't seen nothing through that shot glass in her face. I drink while I'm driving, I'm living till the end. I'm swerving left, I'm swerving right, I'm in the spot, I'm in the bar, I'm trying to get a beer. 250 Bud Light, I ain't paying that shit here. I walk over to the lady, she said, you look hot. I said, I'm a working man. Give me cold shot. She said, you ain't no hot boy and you can be replaced. I said, you ain't seen nothing through that shot glass in her face.
What's up, Delco? Happy February 25th. Happy Mardi Gras. Happy Fat Tuesday. Tomorrow's Lent, and we're going to talk about that because for some reason this geographic area kind of takes it seriously, even though they don't.
People take it. They take their parishes seriously, but how many people actually go to church?
The Christers.
The Christers?
Yeah, the ones that only go on Christmas and Easter.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll see all the the bandwagon jumpers going tomorrow and getting their ashes.
Are you a Christer?
Dude, I haven't gone to church except for weddings and funerals since 2003.
Weddings and funerals.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Dude, I actually...
My mom might be watching. I am there every Sunday.
I've seen you in and out every Sunday.
Yeah.
In and out, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't come out, right, Carrie? Aren't you prego?
I am.
Can you pull your mic closer?
Soaking. Al, do you know what soaking is?
Yes.
It's Mormon sex, where you
But
can put the D in there, but you can't thrust.
Then you just like wait.
Yes. And dude, it's real. You can look up Mormon
So
soaking
somebody
porn.
already came out with that position before me.
Yeah. Dude, soaking porn is literally like watching a video that is actually just like it's JPEG image.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
like, it's
I
still.
didn't realize they filmed it.
I was gonna say that's still porn. That's what that is. Like,
Yeah.
So wait, hold on. I'm just trying to think. Like, I'm thinking I need to try this now.
Soaking.
Yeah. No. I'm just. Now, is it in water or do you just sit?
You
don't-
sit on the bed missionary style,
Okay.
literally.
Are they allowed to do soaking in other positions?
Nah, dude, missionary.
Just missionary. only?
Missionary. Don't offend the Lord Joseph Smith.
So,
Bring him young.
how long do you think you could like? Then if soaking is like in the what is that now? The who does it? The Mormons.
The Mormons.
I would be a stud. I wonder how we're soaking that bitch last night.
Yeah. I would still only last about 40 seconds.
Well, somebody's been working on his stamina.
Yeah. Man, one day I'll see that minute mark.
Yeah, speaking of soaking, I remember this show is brought to you by Dolan's, the most Delco bar 2 years in running. You can see them at 24 East Sellers Avenue.
The Mormons love it.
Ridley
That's why there's a
Park.
shamrock on it.
Oh my God, it's the home of soaking.
Yeah.
Get soaked at Dolan's.
They actually sued
the
Super.
t-shirt.
They sued Super Soaker over brand rights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that was their name originally, Super Soakers.
Like, so starfishing is a norm there. Like,
Well-
you want a girl to starfish.
What's starfishing? Oh, where they're
Oh,
just
you guys are not familiar with starfishing?
where they just lay naked like a
the-
starfish.
The girl just lays there and does nothing. So actually, I guess
That is soaking.
that's 50% soaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're still moving.
To quote Bon Jovi, oh, halfway there. Oh, soaking on a prayer. I don't fucking know,
Good,
man.
right, Sam.
Soaking on a prayer.
It's gonna be my next song.
No. Hold on. It better be your next song.
Okay, soaking on a prayer.
Soaking on a prayer.
It's going on that 2016.
It's gonna go to number fucking 1 in Utah.
Oh my God.
You ever been to Utah?
So wait a minute. Hold on. Are you allowed? I guess they're not allowed to watch porn at all. I was gonna say, are they allowed to watch soaking porn?
So who's making the soaking? Who's the target audience?
the bad ones.
The Utahs. Utahsians.
Yeah.
The non-Mormon.
What do you call people from Utah?
I believe the correct phrase is actually Utahns.
The Utahns.
Utahns.
I'm
Okay.
dead serious. No, it's Utes. It's Utes.
The Utes.
The Utes.
The two
The
Utes.
two what?
Yeah, the Utah Utes. That's literally the name of their football team.
Who do you? My cousin Vinny.
The Utes.
The two Utes.
I'm pretty sure it's Utes.
Do you ever notice, like, guys? I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not on our at all anywhere on our sheet to talk
I
about
didn't see the sheet.
soaking porn. So I love that the fact
Might
that
be.
came up, and you completely piqued my interest. So if you do check my browser history, it will be on there.
Soaking porn?
Yeah.
It's on mine. We have literally watched soaking porn before.
Have we?
I mean,
I was gonna
Murph
say,
had, yeah. We
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you told me about it one day, and we were just like, we have to check it out. This is all started with Bryce Harper, by the way.
Did.
He's a Mormon,
Yeah.
and he got his wife Prego, and we're like, how?
Is he a Mormon? Oh,
Like,
yeah,
so,
he's a Mormon.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's right. I keep thinking he was something else. I didn't know. I don't know why I'm confused. Not Mormon though. I forget what it was.
He's a Mormon.
Now Mormons are the ones allowed to have multiple wives, right?
They're not allowed to anymore.
Isn't that Big Love? Wasn't that what the show
Yeah,
Big Love was all
but
about?
they're not allowed to. There's actually
So they changed the Mormon rules.
there's
So what sister wives?
There's actually, this is fucking true. This is literally true. It's, I'm a huge history buff and all that shit. Like, love the fucking Constitution and all that.
Sure.
There's actually a clause that Utah was the 46th state admitted, fourth to last.
Okay.
The clause was they can join the USA, but if they start allowing polygamy again, they get kicked the fuck out.
To what?
But they go back to just being
They're
this
just their own?
this little country in the middle of Colorado and California, I guess. Or wherever the fuck
so-
it is.
Wait a minute, but I thought that's been going on for a while now.
They're doing it illegally.
Oh, so it's illegal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if like the state is just like, no, we're gonna go back
So
to
wait a minute.
polygamy. They're like,
Like,
no.
if I had to go soak 3 chicks a night, that'd be.
Be
That's,
exhausted the next morning.
I mean, no,
you still technically gets to thrust. It just can't be into consecutive vaginas.
no, you can't. Like, I guess the initial put in is the only thrust you can do.
Yeah, and then change.
And then you hold, right? You just hold position.
You put it in and you go change places and you do it to the
I
next.
think we need a Mormon.
we do.
We need a resident
Delco
Mormon.
goes. Bryce Harper's the only
Bryce-
one I know around here.
Yeah, we'll have to call Bryce, see if he can come.
I actually knew a pretty hot Mormon growing up, but she did have sex.
I don't see Bryce Harper soaking.
You think he thrusts?
Oh, dude,
I hope he thrusts.
Did you ever see that scene from American Psycho where he's like watching himself while he's just tearing apart the hooker?
Yeah.
That's Bryce Harper.
Okay.
Because if I'm Bryce Harper, that's what I do that not being Bryce Harper,
blame
might
the
I
guy.
add.
You think he goes to like the Mormon church and they're like, oh, you soaked, right? And he's just like, yeah, wink.
Obviously.
And she's walking around with like crutches, just like, oh boy, what a soaking.
Oh my god! So like at Mormon strip clubs, do they have like where girls just sit on your lap
I believe they
instead
actually.
of lap dances?
I
like
believe
this?
they actually have to wear ceremonial underwear.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I read
It's
up
made
on
out of
this Mormon stuff.
sandpaper to make sure
Super
you
cute.
don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super cute sandpaper.
Yeah.
yeah,
Super cute.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're talking about Lent.
Yeah.
Jumping back to an older religion.
Yeah, jumping right into it.
I mean, I wonder if the Mormons do Lent.
Well,
It's based off the Christian Bible.
yeah, but do they believe in? I don't know. Do they believe in Jesus Christ? Anybody
Yeah.
have Mormon information out there? Because I don't feel like googling it.
Soaking is pretty much the extent of my Mormon knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. Which I can see not wanting to go any further after that. So I'm
Yeah,
okay with that.
they
What
from
is
what I
that one?
remember, they believe that Jesus lived in Jackson County, Missouri.
Didn't
And
he?
the one guy translated it like a Bible thing, so they obviously acknowledged the Catholic Bible.
Okay.
Yeah, they. I thought they wrote their own Bible. Doesn't John Smith have his own like? Did
The
he
Book
read-
of Mormon.
Yeah, the Book of. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's true or just the name of the play. I don't know.
Oh, I once again, South Park is the only, and now you guys, the only
Yeah.
ways I know anything about Mormons
Yeah.
Here, we're here to
and
help.
Scientology.
Here to help.
Oh, we can't say that. They will shut us the fuck down. The
Well,
Mormons
we're-
would probably be cool, but
Watch the South Park Mormon episode.
oh, we
I
know
might go
it.
back and watch that.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of the best. It might be the best.
I have watched it. I've seen every South Park.
Dum 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 dum.
So,
So
Anyway.
Lent. So do you know why Lent? Do you know why Fat Tuesday exists?
because you're supposed to.
Get all your shitty vices you're gonna
Yeah.
give up for Lent out. And I also
Yeah.
did the math.
So
that-
it's kind of like the purge for
Yes,
Christians.
Yes, the sin purge.
The sin purge,
Like less murder?
huh?
Less murder?
Did you guys see the Purge the movie?
There's that show
Yeah,
now,
there's a
isn't there?
bunch.
The first Purge the movie fucking sucked.
Yeah.
It would have been
It was
better.
yeah.
Who
Was it Ethan Hawke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who in the world didn't just want to see the violence outside, not some psychological thriller inside.
True.
I want to see fucking. I heard like 2 was the anarchy outside.
Yeah, it was. I was. They were walking around.
That was
Good.
fun.
That's what you. It should be someone trapped in the purge.
Well,
Like,
how many purges? Like what? 4 plus a Netflix show or something?
I only
the
saw
show.
one, and they broke my
Huh?
heart so
I didn't
much.
see the show.
Okay. It's like if I don't know why like most of those movies that make these big franchises like that I don't get into. Fast and Furious never got into it. I watched the
No,
first.
Al, we love Fast and Furious because Dwayne the Rock Johnson's in it, so it's by far the most.
It's the only
breakout
reason I know
series
about
ever.
it is because Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, the greatest actor of all time.
Vin Diesel talking about somebody getting soaked over here. Hey, I'm not talking about you, Car.
Hey, I know it.
I got a thing for bald dudes. That's why I look in the mirror.
Gotta
Get
have a
off
type.
of myself.
Yeah, during coitus.
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 Did you ever make whoopee?
I just like the term. I just like people came up with sex terms like the real like scientific coitus.
Coitus.
Like was that there before somebody called it sex, or was sex there and they said, "Oh, we have to come up with a little more scientific term, and we're going to call it"? Coitus.
I'm gonna say
in
coitus
the
was probably
Constitution?
first.
Coitus was first.
because I'm sitting
It
like.
feels old time.
I was like, yeah, I'm just saying, oh, hello, lady. Would you like to join me up in my bedroom for some coitus?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't see that, like
I don't see like King Edward the First going like, let's have sex. They'd be like, bring me a madam for coitus.
it's coitus time. Time for my conjugal.
Or yeah, you know what they used to call it? They used to call it fornication under carnal knowledge, which is where the phrase "fuck" came from.
Okay.
Is the first letters of it.
Gotcha.
So wealth of
Fornication
information.
under carnal knowledge is why we call it "fuck."
So that was the French came up with that?
It was the French or the English because those are
Okay.
the only 2 things that existed back in like the 1300s.
Sure.
Apparently,
You just taught me something new again. I feel like
told you I love history.
people should just, yeah. I love you.
Thanks, dude.
I just said coitus.
Coitus.
Just thinking about you.
Coitus. So, yeah, you're supposed to get all your purges out, and for all the non-Catholics and the Mormons and the,
So
whoever
all the
listening.
Mormons right now, are they soaking, waiting for Mormon Lent to start?
You know what? I'm gonna give up soaking for Lent.
Do you think they have everything like everybody else has, but puts the word Mormon in front of it like we do? I'm gonna get my Mormon car and drive to my Mormon job and go soak my Mormon wife.
I got Mormon mass tomorrow. Yeah.
Mormon mass.
Yeah,
They might have to be in this area. You probably have to be specific.
yeah.
I think if you're in Utah, it's just like the go.
Oh, we're gonna go thrust like the sinners do across the country.
That's it, Dad. It's not a phase. I'm gonna go hump.
Yeah, dude, they must have the stiffest joints. Like if you think about it, like if you're not, I'm being dead honest. If a girl or even you, I guess the girls they don't.
A girl or you.
No.
Or you.
I'm asking you first, but
Good.
then I'm kind of answering. Like I guess in that religion they don't care about the pleasure part. It's all about the procreation part. Correct? Like that's pretty much what you tell me by the.
We
that
need a
part.
Mormon.
Like, because here's my thing is, I'm thinking.
We're getting shut down for hate speech. I know it already.
It's not.
No,
It's,
Instagram's already
no,
on me
no,
for
no,
that.
hate
Let's
speech.
do it.
There's nothing hateful.
Hold on. This is what I'm thinking.
The Mormons are gonna fucking see us.
If all right, so if you're a Mormon, you're believing in religion, all right?
Yeah.
So
it's
my thought
literally,
process
yeah.
is, I think they're taking the wrong look at this.
Okay.
If I'm God, I want procreation to happen, so you're gonna make it feel pleasurable, correct? But if you want it to be just for the pleasure, wouldn't it be better to get it over with quickly than sitting there and stewing in each other for 40 minutes?
Well, they can't have caffeine or alcohol.
We got a phone call. Do we take this?
Is it Utah?
It might be Utah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, take it. Good evening, caller. You're live on Mormon Live. What's going on?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, sir?
Hey,
Um,
what's
I'm
going on?
masturbating my boycott too, Daddy. How would I get?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know.
I'm not even trying. Done.
It's fine. I couldn't get the headphones to.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, wouldn't that be like if I'm thinking, all right, it's all about procreation, it's not about enjoying it. And having a
Al,
good
your
time.
religion can have
Al
thrusting.
is
Joe.
Al
This
making a
doesn't.
new religion
Yeah.
right now.
No,
This
but
is happening
what
now.
I'm saying is, I think they're just looking at, you know how everything, like a lot of these religions, they like interpret things too much, like too like
Yes, remember, it was only a year ago that I tried to form a cult of homeless people.
Holbrook, I swear to God, it's funny that you say that. I was thinking of ideas for the show, like I was just like jotting things down. I thought like an idea of where like we do like a whole couple of weeks thing where you actually form a cult, because I think of all people who could do it,
Yeah.
you could do it.
Well,
I would drink poison Kool-Aid if you
We
asked
we
me to.
have the concept
Gotta
of
be
what
polite
the
about
character
things.
that's going to be created throughout the 2020 year as it gets towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
I think when that character loses, a cult should form.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I got you. I
Yeah.
got
So I go from clean cut to like Charles Manson.
So
In a
pretty much
year.
right back to where you're at.
I
right now.
literally feel like I could run a cult right now.
If you just let your beard grow out and your hair get a little bit more wilder, you pretty much Charles Manson.
It'll be that tomorrow.
Can we get like a face tattoo or something? We good to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, it should just be Delaware County drawn on my forehead.
The Church of the Fonz.
Oh, yeah, from the fucking
Yeah.
Family Guy
Yeah.
episode.
But no, I'm just saying. If I'm thinking I'm God, I want you to get it over quick enough. Yeah, make it feel good. Bang, bang, bang. You're done.
But it's gonna be a tie between Sin and the Mormons. You get 4 pumps.
I
4
literally-
pumps.
No, but honestly, I literally just text my wife.
4.
Oh, so you do get 4 pumps?
That's it. That's in my religion. You get 4.
Oh,
In my
I thought you
religion,
meant
yeah,
this was like
yeah.
a legitimate thing. In the Bible, it says, "Thou shalt not pump more than 4
No,
times."
in the Church of
because I was going
Delco.
to say, I know a lot of people who already have that covered.
4?
Yeah, so you're good to go.
Yeah, I'll get up to it one day.
No, but I'm saying like
got cult members.
I just texted my wife. I said, "Be prepared to get soaked when you get home," because I wanted to.
Is she thrilled?
No, but honestly, I'm gonna have a stopwatch. I'm just gonna sit there and we're gonna do my taxes. I'm just gonna sit there and I'm gonna time and see how long it takes me to blow a load. Like I don't get it. Like I don't think I could come in an hour in that situation.
We need a Mormon.
I need to test this out.
Yeah, I don't even think you're allowed to like touch the boobs or anything. I don't
Oh,
know.
forget it. I'm out of the Mormon church. Not that I was ever in, but I'm out.
Out before.
Out before I'm in.
Al's, I think they pretty much excommunicated both of us.
3. I don't know what that means.
3 thrusts?
Oh, maybe 3 thrusts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Delco Jesus. He's,
Look, if I take the right amount of opioids, we could get to 4 or 5. Believe me. What?
I'm just thinking.
Okay.
I need to test this out.
Soaking.
Should I record it?
Soaking?
Video. I mean, because honestly, it's
It would just be a still picture,
I'll
bro.
just put a
wouldn't
hole
it?
in one of my wife's old sweatpants. Tell her to sit down and just relax for a bit. Maybe we'll put on some Big Love. We'll watch Big Love while
There
I'm
you go.
soaking my wife.
Inspiration.
Do you think we should have a Mormon holiday like we have a St. Patrick's Day or like today where it's like a New Orleans holiday?
Yes.
Just everyone soaks?
Let's get soaked. Like we should just come up with T-shirts.
Soco de Mayo?
Soco de Mayo.
We're giving up Saco de Mayo. We're making it Soco
Yeah,
de Mayo.
and here's the other thing. If you guys did not explain this to me at all and be like if you were a Mormon and you told me this, you said, yeah, my husband soaked me last night. I'd be thinking like the Phils just won the division. Like that's what I would think getting soaked is. You got the tarps all over the place, the champagne bottles.
I would think that the lady would just get significantly wet during the experience.
Yeah, like,
and be like, oh, that's solid.
Yeah, like if you said, like, "Oh, my husband soaked me," I'd be like, "Oh, good for you." huh?
Yeah.
Like that must be like. Now I'm sitting there like, "Oh, so how was your day today?" Like that. Like, I don't know. I don't. What about you? Never come though. Can you stop soaking? Is that blue soaking?
Whiskey soaking?
I'm sorry, but you guys have made my brain go off in a
I don't have the
tangent.
question. I don't have the answers to these
I
questions.
don't know.
I've never soaked, but for the reasons of
God.
God.
God, I am really like, like how like theology classes at college make you go like to different churches and learn like their things.
Yeah.
They should have like a sexual theology class.
You know what's funny? You mentioned that. I went to Temple, and one of the classes was mosaics or whatever,
Yeah.
where you had to read like the 8 like different Bibles and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the Mormon one was not one of them.
No.
You had to read like the Torah, the Bible,
The
like
Quran was one.
the which one?
The Quran.
The Quran, the
Okay.
old Chinese one, Sung Tzu, and like some other like ones. But the Mormon Bible wasn't one of them.
They soak. Forget those nerds.
So gone.
Didn't make the cut.
Because at least like I mean, and even like
She's soaking wet. She's Lisa. She's soaking wet.
dude, like it's funny because I guess when you think about it, if you're soaking with and it's missionary, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has to stay
So
missionary. The pornos I have seen have all been missionary.
There's more than one.
So you mean the Mormon porns go by more
Yeah.
porns?
Because if you do with her on top, it's essentially a yoga pose.
No, but what I'm thinking is, all right. So imagine you had to sit in that position for that amount of time.
Yeah.
So in the Mormon case, the man looks like he was riding a horse afterwards instead of the woman.
Yeah, or he's got strong ass fucking arms.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Are you allowed to talk during it?
No, you aren't.
So are you not allowed to talk at all, or are you not allowed to have like dirty talk?
You cannot talk.
So are you allowed to make eye contact?
I've literally watched multiple of these videos.
Do you have to leave your clothes on?
No.
So you can be butt naked.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to booby soak, butt soak, or mouth soak?
Can we go back to? Did we bring this up on a previous episode? The mouth job.
I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to.
All right, so if anyone
don't
who
like
was listening before they fucking ban us for life from the internet, and I love how the second half of this is basically like why Facebook are
Anal
assholes.
soaking is frowned upon in most religions.
I don't like it.
I was watching porn, shocker, on Bing, the best source to get porn because it's all the porn put together. It's like an all-star game of porn sites. And you know how some are translated from other languages in? One of them involved the phrase mouth job,
Yeah.
which is obviously just a domer, a bloge. And I said, that's so stupid, but then I thought, anatomically correct.
Yeah.
You know, if there's a foot job, if there's anything else,
But why
This
is it
is
called
a
why
mouth
is it-
job.
Why is it called a blowjob? You're actually not blowing.
you're right. Should it
It'd
be called mouth
It's
job?
called suck job or mouth job or something.
A
Because
suck job?
I've called it a suck job.
I've never
before.
heard it
I don't
called a
like it.
suck job.
Yeah, it's usually like the prison terms.
The mouth job, I believe, should become a thing.
Foot job, mouth job, hand job.
Mouth job, and then you could start going
Dude,
with
back of the knee jobs. Do not look past.
been there, done that.
I don't
Yeah,
like it.
yeah. I mean, you have
It's
to
usually
do,
more
You have to do
one-sided.
the work. She's not sitting there doing Tai Bo like.
Yeah,
on your
no.
thumb, but-
No. It's more one sided. That's like when you're taking.
And it's
care
more
of
for
somebody.
just fun.
Yeah.
It's like 7:00. We got dinner coming up. Knee.
Yeah, give me your
Fucking
knee.
knee.
Yeah.
All right.
Mouth job though, dude. Like I wanted to catch on. I want like all the other things. But, you
Hashtag
know,
mouth job.
getting a raging mouther. Getting some road mouth. Yeah.
Got some road. Yeah. Why is it called? I guess head because it is the head of the penis. I guess that makes
It's
sense.
head on head, technically.
Mouth on head.
Yeah. A mouther.
So would that be like, kind of like, what was that
Mouth
movie?
soak.
What was that movie where everybody was sewn together?
The human centipede?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like a?
An anal mouthing?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That movie wasn't that good.
No, that movie was terrible.
Yeah. Like I want to like appreciate the shock value, but like it was fucking stupid.
No.
No. It's one of those things where I'm sitting here going, I got it. I have a great idea, guys. I'm going to do a movie about where I sew somebody's mouth to somebody's ass to somebody else's mouth, and we connect them like one big long digestive system. And
See,
nobody at this point said you should probably be committed.
Just not do that. They made a few of those too. That
I
was
think the
sequels.
premise
Was
is
it more than one?
There's more than one.
Oh,
It got
yeah.
worse.
the famous one is the second one, I think.
No.
No.
I thought the one that was called the second sequence is like the first one that like I don't know, not the first.
It was the
but-
prequel.
Yeah. No, I thought the
Yeah.
other yeah. I don't know.
We tried drilling holes in their heads.
I
It just
watched
didn't work out.
I watched both and they fucking sucked. And I was like, I
I
love
never
the
knew there was a
premise.
second one. You just blew my mind.
I fucking-
or you just mouthed my mind.
I love the premise of it, bro. They just executed it poorly.
Throat
So anyway,
soak.
on
throat soak, I like it.
throat soak.
Good old throat soaking.
That's the name of my band that's gonna write "Soaking on a Prayer."
That's it.
Can we start Can we start a Mormon band? Because the thing about it, we don't actually play instruments. Isn't that against the rules with them?
You just can't have caffeine.
Can't you
dude.
only like play jugs or other non-instrument instruments like wax?
There's
paper,
got to
and
be
chrome?
Mormon praise music, right? Like how there's Jesus.
No,
praise
because that
music?
means you're enjoying it. They don't like things with pleasure involved with it.
Jesus. I mean Joseph Smith.
Joseph Smith. Yeah.
What would our Mormon name be? Mormon Talica?
Oh, apparently I'm talking too much. Kathy Gibson Gallagher.
Oh, whoa.
I guess she's mad that I'm taking her Holbrook time.
Jeez. Woof.
Yeah, sorry, Kathy. I will not talk as much.
Upset my lady.
I did have a nap.
So many
I have
questions tonight,
diabetes, so
though.
now and then my sugar goes up and it goes down. You maybe see me fall out my chair at one point during the show.
More men without hats?
More men, without
I'm
hats.
thinking of bands that have men in it. Of mice and more men?
Mice and Mormon. I like it. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
More Mormon?
How about Mormon at work?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So anyway, tomorrow is Lent, and you're supposed to eat
Number
cheese
3 is
pizzas
called the
and
final
shit.
sequence. Sorry. Did I cut you off? Sorry, Kathy.
R3.
Sorry, Kathy.
Two's the final sequence.
It says number 3 is called the final sequence. That's what Chris Hoop said.
All right, I've seen
And
at
he
least two of them.
he actually wrote the first one, so
Yeah.
it's raining more men.
Ah.
So
Thanks,
that's
Spaz.
what it is. That's it.
Thanks,
That's
Spaz.
it.
Spaz.
That's it.
That's all in Spaz. I'm giving Spaz that one. Sorry to
That's
cut you
a
off
good
again.
one.
Sorry, Kathy.
Oh no, keep them coming in. These are great.
Yeah.
Keep them soaking.
Soak me with your Mormon.
Next time I read a recipe that's like soak this, I'm just gonna fucking just stand there over it. No thrust.
Just like imagining like Mormon men going into work the next day. Met this chick at the Mormon bar where they only serve milk. Met her, took her out to my car. She sat on my lap for 6 hours. Soaked that bitch. All night long.
Sounds like an afternoon.
Yep. Oh yeah, they would probably do that after. They're probably in bed by 7:30.
More man, that's rad. Should they say that instead of man?
What's up, my more man?
Yeah. More man, pots and pans.
Number 2 is the full sequence.
Really? Yeah, I've seen 1 and 2, I guess. I love horror movies.
And number 4 is butt stuff. So there you go.
Great.
Human Centipede, the soaking.
Yes.
That's fine.
Talking too much. I'm sorry.
So,
It's
anyways,
a little hurt now.
Yeah.
you're supposed, we've got our Lent traditions around here. You're supposed to eat cheese pizza on Fridays, right?
Fish.
Yeah, fish.
The filet-o-fish?
Yeah, so that's where it all comes back. And I'm waiting for the fucking McDonald's commercial with the "Give me back my filet-o-fish."
Okay.
But yeah, I worked at a pizza shop, and even when I didn't, they would always ask me, like, can you work the Fridays in fucking Lent? Because this whole area, these heathens, these 550,000 heathens that commit sin every day of the year, decide, you know what, we can't have meat for dinner on Friday.
I remember I knew all the church loopholes when I was a kid. So, elderly people, people on special diets, and kids under the age of like 12 or something. So I remember when I was like a little kid, my mom's like, according to my religion textbook, you wrong, lady.
Yeah, get some pepperoni on that fucking pizza.
I'm going to tell you all about it. It's delicious. Give me some of that pig.
I think you've actually said that in the trophy once.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Kathy.
I don't know, tell me your shit about the pizzas. Have you guys done that? Doing it growing up?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Gaetanos,
Yeah.
man.
Me too,
That's
O'Hare. I'm Bonner.
The Lent is the reason there's a Gaetanos in Springfield. You know that?
Yes, and I actually meant to write that the fuck down. They used to only be open on... It is still only open on Fridays and Saturdays.
Is it still? I thought it was another day or two involved, but okay.
But it did start because of the fucking Lent. And like it's supposed to only be 40 days. It's never exactly 40 days. It's usually like around 50. And yeah, we would sit there and we would be so happy back at the pizza place I worked. Like, oh, this Lent has 7 fucking Fridays in it. Like, we get to make so much more money dragging this shit around. Yeah.
But it's funny. Like, is Pizza Friday any less for you? You just don't get meat on it.
Yeah.
Outside of Lent, like your toppings may change, but Lent is and Fridays not Lent are pretty much pizza days for me mostly anyway.
I don't know. Yeah, I used to work in Liberty too, the Twin Towers we got in the center city, and we had a lunch buffet every day, and it was like really good, and it fed thousands of people that worked in the building. And I swear to God, I swear to Joseph Smith,
Yeah.
on Fridays in Lent they didn't offer.
Cross my hopes.
They didn't offer meat at all.
Well,
This is a business thing. Like, there's
At
not
O'Hara.
just Catholics.
I went to O'Hara. I went to all the.
That's a Catholic school. It makes sense.
Yeah.
This is a major building with like
And
all
actually,
sorts of non-denominational.
You went
shit
to
in there.
Bonner.
Yeah.
Brendan?
O'Hara.
O'Hara. So remember, they didn't have meat on Fridays for a while. Any Friday.
I was
Don't
too
remember.
high to eat lunch every day.
And actually, that was normal back in the day. Eating meat on any Friday.
Go on.
Like, it wasn't just in Lent. It was Fridays in general.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
No meat on Friday. I wonder what she's doing now.
Who?
Rebecca Black. Think she's 18 yet?
Probably close.
Is the Impossible Burger Lent friendly? I mean, if it's no meat,
Should
in it,
be.
I would imagine so.
They said plant-based.
Yeah.
Have you had the Impossible Burger yet?
No, I
Or
wanted
sorry,
to-
the Impossible Whopper.
I wanted to do it on the show one day because that commercial infuriates me to the point, like, beyond all belief. Like, it bothers me that you can get so. That's
You
like-
just made fun of the entire Mormon religion at their core values for 33 straight minutes, and now you're upset about a fucking Whopper commercial. And you are not the most angry I've ever seen anyone about a Whopper commercial.
I wanna
You're
know
actually
why.
number 2 or lower right
Wait,
now.
hold
I
on,
want to
hold
know
on.
why. I want to know why.
Hold on. I did not make fun. I was investigating in my brain. So I was self-soaking.
This is the second maddest I've seen someone
Let
in
me
a
ask a
Whopper
question.
commercial.
Do Mormon men just hold their birds in their hand when they're jacking off?
They're not allowed to jack off. What are you kidding me?
I just thought they just hold it.
Oh, self-soak.
Self-soak. To self-serve.
You can put it in a pocket vagina,
Yeah.
but you have to stand pretty
Let it
still.
cross.
You have to stand still like a T-Rex is fucking
Yeah.
watching you in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Like, don't make any movements. Al, that's the second anchor I see someone about a Whopper besides Vinny the Crumb, who the song is about.
Yeah.
So they used to run the commercial about how I can't eat a Whopper, I have tiny hands.
Oh,
He
yeah.
has incredibly tiny hands. Wrote them an angry letter, and they sent him vouchers for 20 free Whoppers.
Oh, can I say something to them?
Like,
Impossible
how dare you give fake Whoppers to people for free?
Yeah, did you ever see that SNL skit with the
Yes, the Chris Farley.
Chris Farley with the coffee?
You son of a
You
bitch.
son of a
As
bitch!
God is my witness, I will kill you.
Great.
Hitting close to home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's not so. Listen, my daughter is. How do I explain this? My daughter's vegan, so I've had a lot of plant-based foods.
Including kale and lettuce.
Yeah, spaghetti squash and all those different things.
All these terrible things.
No. Here's my thing: is I don't like when people tell me that this is. Listen, it's an alternative, maybe, or it's something different. But don't tell me it's the same fucking thing because I'll lose my
not.
freaking gourd. And that's why I don't
A
like.
gourd like a squash?
Yeah.
Is it a pun?
No, but like I'm like saying like.
He's so angry he's making puns and doesn't know it.
But like if you put a plate of spaghetti squash in me, I bite into it. I know it's not spaghetti, right? Don't tell me.
And then once
you
Right.
won't know the difference.
And
It's
then once you clean the blood off your face and me punching you in the face over and over again, it's not spaghetti.
no almond milk. It's all this, almond milk. It's normal. Blah blah blah. It tastes just like milk. No, it doesn't. I don't mind almond milk. I put it in my smoothie in the mornings.
Your smoothie?
My smoothie.
Jesus Christ, this is great.
But
Tell us more.
But don't tell me it's the same thing. But when I see a commercial where you got does Burger King always go to guys in construction sites? You
Yes.
ever notice all their commercials are construction sites?
Yeah, it's pretty up there.
So whatever.
Except for when the kids are playing football and they can't eat Whoppers because they have tiny hands.
tiny hands. Whatever, Crumb. Get some bigger hands. He's gonna write me a letter.
His tiny
I'm gonna
hands.
send 20 plant-based Whoppers.
Yeah.
Just the Whopper, not the coupon.
He should
Yeah.
write back to them and be like,
I'm just gonna drop him
Yeah.
off to his house.
yeah.
Dump him on his front step.
Like, do these
Unwrapped.
count? I've gone vegan. Do these count for Impossible Whoppers?
No, but my point is
That
they're
they
sit-
lied.
The guy bites in and goes, "Wait a minute, this isn't beef." Isn't that false advertising?
No.
No, 'cause they're not saying that it's beef.
No. But isn't it false advertising pretending like somebody wouldn't know the difference? Like you're pretending like,
Yeah, they're actors.
yeah, but that's false. You're alluding to the fact that I won't be able to taste the difference. That you could put a Whopper and a plant-based Whopper in front of me that I would not know the difference.
They're insulting your food intelligence, your taste intelligence. That's what
No,
it
that's
is.
just fucked
I was
up.
actually personally mad that he doesn't. That he thinks that Burger King doesn't believe he can tell the difference.
My
between a
wife
vegan
better be
Whopper.
ready to soak. I got a rage boner that could choke a donkey right now. I'm ready to go.
I've had the Impossible Whopper twice. You can fucking tell it's not meat, and it's not good.
Why'd you go twice then?
Because I wanted to check out to see if it was just the Golden Mile
All right,
one,
all right.
or if Glen Olden could beat it.
What?
Well, you know why? Because they had that 2 for $5 meal, and like I'm going the little keto-esque, so it's like you need more meat, less bun. So I was like, if I got to buy more substance, I'm just gonna buy the Impossible and see if it's anything fucking better. And no,
Well,
No,
not
I mean,
good.
I've had, like I said, I have tried probably more plant-based stuff than anybody in this room probably, and because
I worked in Center City for a while, dude.
but I'm just,
Everything's
like,
a lie down there.
I try to be like, all right, my daughter's done it, let me try it. And then once my health issues came about, I said, well, maybe I should.
Your diabetes from all the competitive food eating we have done on the show.
Yeah, yeah, just also because I'm a glutton. It's total.
You understand, when we did that Wolf's episode, we ate the equivalent of 11 sandwiches in 2 hours.
I mean, it was like broken down into thirds. So if 3 sandwiches is about one.
We
whole,
made like 33 of them, though.
we didn't make 33 sandwiches.
It feels like we did.
No, you made what, 2? I made 2. Jim made 2.
I
He
feel
had
like
a
I made
couple.
like 6.
I only took a bite out of Jim's pumpkin pie cheesesteak.
I ate most of it.
Yeah, don't lump me into you. As long as it's a plant based, but then I guess it's pumpkin pie. It's partially plant
I was
based.
also chugging Jaeger bombs during it. The fact that I didn't get the diabetes and you did is mind-boggling.
I say that a lot. I say
Yeah.
a lot. My sister literally has the vegetable drawer in your refrigerator?
Yeah.
It's called the Tasty Cake drawer. She
Nice.
just opens up
Yeah.
boxes of
That's
Tasty
awesome.
Cake and dumps it in it.
it's inspiring.
She bought a case of Girl Scout cookies, and you've seen my
A
sister.
case?
She's thin, you
Yeah.
know, like so. and she doesn't have diabetes.
It's incredible.
So, soak me.
Are you gonna eat a fillet of fish this Lent?
Oh my God, they are the absolute worst.
They're pretty fucking bad.
I'm
dude.
not eating fish from McDonald's.
I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Outside
I'm
of
not eating fish
SpongeBob, how
from
many
McDonald's.
square fish have you ever seen in your life?
I'm not eating fish.
How
So
about- it's like those Gordon's fish. Like, you ever
Yeah.
see like the
The
frozen?
sticks?
No, the frozen fish fillet patties.
Yeah.
They're all the
Yeah.
same exact. I'm like, get the frig out.
If you want to know a real feeling of betrayal, is I believe it was like maybe 5 years ago. I ordered a McChicken,
Oh no.
and they gave me a fillet of fish,
Oh,
and
no.
one bite in, I swear to God, I was about to fight Upper Darby as a whole
Oh no.
I've done that. No, and it's not like
Fought
it's
Upper Darby
and you
so
might
much.
even have enjoyed.
over a fillet of fish.
Yeah,
You fought a township over a fillet of fish.
that's how we met.
Yeah, that's true. It was the same instance.
Oh,
The Great Fillet of Fish event of 2012.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
We turned that fillet of fish into our fillet of bitch.
I had a couple of years ago the Arby's one.
I was gonna say Arby's brought up one.
Yeah, I've had
It's
that
a
for-
fucking lie.
They just don't make it look square. Like that's what like people
That's
don't
the
get.
issue.
Like it.
Yeah, but Wendy's has square burgers. They're delicious.
You could put something that looks like a big old pile of shit in front of me, and it could literally taste like magic.
Okay.
so you're
Okay.
mad at the diameter of the fucking
No, but
food.
if it's the look of it. If something looks wrong, like I'm sorry, square fish don't seem in nature very often.
Ow, it's
me out.
processed and put into a square.
Yeah.
Like,
Stacks easier.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a burger's a circle. Like there's no circular cows.
No, but that's different. They ground the meat and they put it in. You know
Ow,
that.
the McRib is a boneless
Is it called a
rib.
ground fish fillet? No. I know that's not
I
ground
don't
meat.
think that's selling.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's not
100% Alaskan cod. That's what they say on the commercial.
By the way, just so you know, because one thing you'll learn is when you can't have stuff like sugars. And my sister's birthday, and she's a sugar fiend. I went out and bought her like a ton of stuff that I would buy myself and eat in the sitting.
That's nice.
So I got her. She loves Klondike bars.
Okay.
So Klondike now, because it kind of goes with tonight's theme,
Square.
is they have a square donut one, and they're like donut flavors. So Fosnot Day, the whole nine things. You know about all that.
Wait, what?
Fat Tuesday,
Oh.
Fosnot Day
yeah.
means donuts.
Is that
donuts,
what it means?
Donuts on Fat Tuesday is a very common thing.
Fosna Day?
Fosnot Day, it's a German thing.
I thought you were Italian.
I know, but it's something that people still like.
It's a thing.
Yeah,
Fosna Day?
yeah.
I am German, and I've never heard this in my fucking
Donuts
life.
on Fat Tuesday is a very common thing.
Okay.
It's pancake day too.
Yes.
It's a good big day for carbs.
Yeah.
It's a good day.
Gluttons.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
for us.
Not for us.
No.
For us.
No.
We were just saying,
Sorry.
these episodes literally used to be like competitive eating contests where we spend $30 on junk food, and now Al's just like, I just ate a
We
salad
were
earlier.
drinking
I'm
cough
full.
syrup. I'm just
Yeah, we were
talking.
drinking cough syrup with fucking Natter Days. By the way, I learned probably why you went over the top with it, and so did I. It might have been that episode. Do you know how many carbs are in a fucking Natter Day?
No,
One of them has
many.
like 21.
that makes sense.
We drank like 10 that night. We should have actually both been in
Remember
comas.
that? All right.
With cough medicine.
So I think I literally pinpoint the day my body said, "Yep, diabetes." I drank a case of Natter Days.
A case.
Yeah, dude.
No, not a case. It was bad.
Yeah.
How was the heartburn after that?
Actually, Natter Days didn't bother me that much.
They get me.
Twisted tea, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
2
yeah.
days. That's 2 days.
Even if
of
I don't chug
detox.
them, like they give me the
Little
worst.
trash. Well, there's no sugar in this.
No.
I needed to
aspartame.
stay awake. Yeah.
I'm going back. Going back in.
Going back for what? For
Just
more
see-
comments?
Just see what the comments look like.
Any of you getting the ashes tomorrow? Did we go through this already?
Yeah, I'll probably get them.
You're really going to go to church and get the ashes?
Dude, yes.
He's
Pick a-
off specifically
Pick up some
for
hot
this.
Catholic chicks?
I actually asked the
Taking
priest
a
to sign his
National Day
name
vacation.
right
Yeah.
across.
Okay.
Like, Father Smith was here.
Joseph Smith.
Yeah, Joseph Smith.
Joseph Smith.
And yeah, instead they use camel spit.
Is it?
Ah.
I don't know. I'm just making up shit.
They soak it.
They soak it.
Is it wrong
They're
to
not
do-
allowed to rub it on your head. They just push your head down the thing, and you just gotta stay there until it imprints.
Nice.
I think that should be in my cult when I started. Is I'm going to give ashes, but it's going to be like Suboxone wrappers and old Wawa wrappers, ashes, and I'm going to make a 610 on people's heads
It's good.
with my middle finger.
Stop eating McDonald's. I really don't.
And no, this is the United States of America. Start eating more McDonald's.
No, actually, here's the thing: is Nobody who has eaten as much McDonald's has hated as much McDonald's. McDonald's literally should have been named Coyote Ugly. Like, I have eaten it and, like,
Okay.
sat there, I'm like, first part, their
Wait, what? I don't get the tie-in.
the marketing is genius. Because you look at it like, that looks so good. And every time I eat it, and then afterwards, the regret. They must fill that with carbs, salt, and regret. Because after I got done eating at McDonald's, whatever, I was so mad at myself.
1 year ago, we were
I
probably
would
sitting there
fat
going,
shame myself in the mirror for hours on end.
that's me and Taco Bell.
Yeah. Now, see, Taco Bell make me feel like that.
Taco Bell is instantly, like, instant regret.
And Burger King used to be a solid fast food restaurant. It is hot gray garbage.
Well, they have Impossible Whoppers now.
They still have
Why
onion
did you
rings,
call
though.
it Coyote Ugly, though? I don't get the
I'm
tie-in.
not
Do you
there.
know what the term Coyote Ugly means?
No, I just know the movie. I've jerked off to that movie
Say
more
the
than 10
shitty
All right,
times.
so Coyote Ugly is
Piper Paraboo? Oh, I love her. I love her.
Yeah, the whole point of the term Coyote Ugly means, like, if you woke up next to a girl, maybe didn't notice she slept, but she was kind of disgusting, and you wanted to slip out, that she's so ugly that you would chew your arm off not to wake her up. Coyote Ugly.
Why would they name a bar after that?
I don't know. But that's what Coyote Ugly means.
I love Piper Paraboo.
And why would they have hot chicks dancing on a bar at a place? But it's just the term. Look
The
it up. Google
weird,
Coyote
a
Ugly.
weird dynamic is when you are getting hot and heavy to a scene with Piper Paraboo, but they keep flashing to John Goodman.
That's tough.
Okay.
I kind of like John Goodman at this point.
Yeah.
You like John Goodman.
Shocked he's still alive, by the way. He looked like
He
death
looked-
for a long time.
But actually, now that he lost all that weight, he looks
better.
He looks sick.
But he still looks sickly, yeah.
I took a picture of myself and put it on Facebook the other day. Somebody's like, oh, it's him.
Owen?
Yeah, he did it. He goes, oh, somebody looks like you just got out of the methadone clinic. I'm like,
Yeah,
thanks.
saw that. That
Thanks,
was
man."
sweet.
Plus, I was a little under the weather at that point, too.
So you look like you got out of the methadone.
It fits.
It was kind of a dick thing to say.
You guys ever do the Palm Sunday thing? Isn't that
Which?
where they bring in the new fucking Christians or some shit or Catholics?
What do you mean? No, that's the
The adult
RCIA.
baptism.
They do that during the Easter...
The night before?
vigil, Easter vigil.
The one that's like 7 hours long?
Yes.
With the Passion Play?
Oh, my God, yes. Nobody
forget
goes
it.
to that.
You know what my favorite part of the Passion Play is? This should be obvious because I fucking yell at every third episode.
So, whoa. Don't ruin it. I've never seen
Spoiler.
the end. I always fell asleep. Can we just say spoiler alert first?
It's a pivotal point. Dude, you haven't called up on it? It's 2,076 years old.
Let's get around to it.
It's
got a couple
2,000 and fucking
20.
20 minus 33, I guess, right?
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1900 and...
Whatever. Don't do the math. Math's not hard.
87
That's
years
good.
old.
Let-
The part where
take your
they
shoes off.
fucking yell Barabbas,
Yeah.
Barabbas.
Yeah.
Just remember, they think like we're mad that we fucking chose Donovan McNabb over Ricky Williams. I'm like, there was a group that chose Barabbas over Jesus, dude.
Yeah, wasn't he like a rapist or something?
He was like a multi-murderer.
Yeah, like he was terrible. And Jesus was actually like a prophet or something. Man.
Yeah, and they're like, he's saying God's his dad. Well, that's so much worse than the multi-serial killer.
Yeah.
Barabbas.
I'm gonna go home and soak my wife.
Yo, I'll put this out there to any of the churches around here. I want to play Barabbas in your Passion Play this year.
Question: Mormon wet T-shirt contest. Do they throw sand at each other?
Why? Because they can't get soaked?
Sorry, I'm done. I just have to.
We need a Mormon.
These questions need to be answered. Very intuitive. Sorry, Captain Gibson Gallagher.
I want to play. Yo, can we do the Passion Play?
I don't know.
Can you play Jesus? I want to play Barabbas.
I have played Jesus in.
Wait, we have a Delco Jesus.
You
I
have
should
a
probably play
Jesus, yeah,
Jesus.
there's-
No,
Okay.
he shouldn't. That'd be the fucking art about it.
Oh.
You want
Twist.
Jesus to
Can
play
I just
Jesus.
be the
but-
rock they roll in front of the tomb?
Yes!
And I'll just like jump and go,
Yes!
rock.
Yes! We know so many people who can play Judas.
Oh, can somebody can maybe get the rock to play the rock?
That would be
Just
fucking
stays in front of the
great.
hole with the people's eyebrow.
Yeah.
You know.
Effective.
Yeah.
Dude, this should happen. We should do the Passion Play. We should literally recreate it on McDade Boulevard. or
My
some shit.
mother would probably kill me if I did that.
You know how James Corden
She'd
has
be
a thing where they
She has supported Delco Live more ways than I ever expected my mother to. But if we do a Delco-based passion,
What would Jesus' offenses be? Oh my God, he passed out for 3 days and gets Narcan. And he comes back. Holy shit. This is going to be the Bible of the cult, dude.
all right, move on.
Dude, I say, you ever see James Corden where they do the Broadway
Dude, we
between red
went
lights?
through 12 years of Catholic school. Can we just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Got Good
So you're
material.
saying this is our time?
Yeah.
Al, I watched
Preparing
Miracle
my
4
whole life
times
for
this
this.
weekend. This is our time.
It's our time.
You were born for this.
4 times.
4 times I watched Miracle this weekend. It's Miracle on Ice weekend. It's like a fucking holiday to me.
Yeah.
Just like Palm Sunday, where you should let me play Barabbas.
Are Mormon quickies called squirts?
They're called a drizzle.
Drizzle.
No.
Sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I can't let it go.
I
When it floods out front of Marty McGee's and it's soaking wet, can we call it Marty McMormons?
Oh my god.
John Mormons? John Mormon's
John
Irish
Smith's
pub?
Mormon in Mormons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tumble doesn't translate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you just tumble on in, but you're not allowed to thrust. No thrusting.
Oh, you should have heard my fucking shitty marketing for when I bartended there on Saturday.
Oh god.
It was
It was
great.
tumble in at 5 and tumble the fuck out at 6.
30-ish.
Because that 6 is called the toss out. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I tried to fucking let me go to 6:10. They were like, "Fuck no." That was a cool event. People
fun.
should have came out.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It was awesome. They raised $1,500 to Taylor Hospital hospice.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you do any special drinks or just pop beers?
It was me and Chris Schmidt were the first team up,
Oh.
and he handled.
Did you buy anybody drinks? What the fuck?
It was all free.
Okay, just making sure.
He did all
I'm
the.
still mad he won the contest,
All
obviously.
right. All right.
That's what I'm saying. I love him. He knows I love him.
He did all the shots and I did all the beers.
I'd soak that motherfucker.
It's nice.
We were great.
It was good.
Is it wrong to spit on it first?
What, soaking?
Yeah.
Bit or
No, it was a cool event. We finished third, which is pretty impressive compared to our time slot.
Okay.
Like we
I
were
was
first
surprised there
up.
weren't
I saw he
more
put that.
people there.
Yeah.
What was like just how much beer you slung or something?
Yeah, plus the tits. Like we didn't care about. We made no money. No one did. We were third. 2 chicks who were after us won because they had a bunch of people randomly come in and all that shit. Plus they had our drunk asses tipping them. And then Joe McGee and his partner came in second, but they were great. Philly Sports Guy was there. He was very entertaining.
Yeah.
He definitely got the party going.
I don't know. People are weird. Sorry.
Why? What are they saying?
I don't ask. Keep going.
Do I want to know?
No, you don't
Is
want
it about me?
Nah.
Is it about McDonald's?
It's about me. Kathy gives a go. Told me shut the fuck up.
Wow.
Again.
Wow. Sounds like she wants a spot in the
Dude.
passion
Raging.
play.
Bad marketing. I would have come to see you, Holbrook. Kathy Gibson Gallagher.
Oh, what? Yeah, I
You
didn't
said
want to
bad
use it for the
marketing.
show.
Yeah, no.
No, I don't like to use the show for
I honestly
things.
feel I'm a little jealous of KGG.
KG squared.
Yeah, KG squared.
Can I use the show for something to ask the county?
Sure.
I need a field or an indoor arena for May 23rd
Oh, shit.
and the
So does it have to
20
be indoor or it's okay to be a field?
we just need it for a long time in a row.
Oh yeah, I'm involved with this.
Saturday
I'll
the
be involved with
24th or whatever that is
this. Of May.
of May. I just need a permit for a field, and we are going to be going into the wee hours.
Wait a minute, soccer's not on. You could always use the Chester Arena, the Subaru Park now.
Now that would be fucking rad if they can let us do it.
Yeah.
Like I've messaged a handful of places, and they aren't getting back or uncooperative. If anyone can give us a lead for a field for that, and we can't tell you what it's for yet, but we will be able to tell you in the next week, and you're gonna fucking probably shit your pants with joy when you find out what it's for. That's not necessarily a Delco live event, but if anyone could help me out,
I'll help you out.
thanks.
We'll make it happen. Listen, we can make things happen.
Yeah, we need preferably an indoor one. but we can
Holidays,
do a
The
field.
Rock.
That's true.
You need a field. I think we can handle a field.
Yeah, I think we can too.
All right, where are we at? Let's see. Okay, go. Do you want to switch gears or
Yeah.
keep going on the Lent?
Yeah. Oh,
go
one thing
slow.
it's so spring break always fell during Lent,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Like that was always the thing. Like in
Well,
Catholic school, at
Catholic
least.
school, it was Easter,
Yeah,
and we always got shafted back in the day.
you got soaked.
We got so
We got soaked so hard.
And in
Or
college,
no, so still, so still.
and in college, it always like was around the same time anyway. So I always loved that. Like, so spring break is associated with literally debauchery.
Debauchery.
And it's at the very end of whatever. Dude, do you remember watching MTV spring break growing up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coolest thing ever made me want to go to college. Then I go to college and it's fucking
It's not
That
boring.
was when I
bad.
was first diagnosed with carpal tunnel, remember?
Yo, do you remember Travel On with Brooke Burke?
Yeah.
Okay, like I
Who
literally
has not had a Brooke Burke poster in their room?
I know, like I literally went back and watched those episodes.
Yeah.
Dude, so like we were young, whatever, watching it. And remember, it was always after like Howard Stern and all that shit at like 3 a.m. I went back and watched those episodes, and I'm like, it number one could not be done today because it is literally the hosts are basically naked the entire time.
Absolutely.
They go to literally like orgies, and they're visibly
No, they can
intoxicated
do it
cursing.
now because MTV is on cable. It's not regular TV. So
I mean, that was always on A.
What's
It was
Spring Break?
Travel on A.
Oh yeah. Well, it's still cable,
Dude, like I guess I didn't notice it, but it'd
I
be
mean,
like
and like Always Sunny in Philly, like it's on after 10 or 11, and they drop the F-bomb and everything on it.
okay, but like this is literally like Brooke Burke, and they're just like, we're gonna go to Jordan, and it's gonna be great. And she's like running through a mosque, going, "Muhammad never seen these tits, you fucking assholes." And it's just like, wait, I don't remember this when I was younger.
How big of a field?
It needs to be like a equivalent of like a softball field, like at least
Okay.
the infield of a softball field.
Okay. So baseball field.
We don't even need a full baseball field. We literally just need the equivalent of.
When I get done with it, you're going to need a freaking arena.
No, it's like it wouldn't change the dimensions. Like we just need the equivalent of a baseball infield, softball infield.
Don't soak my dream.
Don't soak my dream, dude. If you get a chance, go back and watch some Wild on Ease. Like they'll be like, Brooke, how was it down here? Like, is this one of your favorite places? You'd be like, shut the fuck up! I can't believe my boyfriend's calling me the asshole. And it's just like she's what?
Yeah.
Sounds delightful.
I never actually paid attention to the dialogue when I was
I was
16.
going to say, like, how many people are watching that?
Yeah, I'm like paying attention.
I remember when I was a kid, there was a show that came on from 5 to 6. And
In the morning?
No, in the afternoon.
Oh, the ones I watched
It was
this shit
like
at 3
pretty
a.m.
much ended, I think, like right after school shows ended. It was like right before, like, what was it?
Was it the Magic School Bus?
Jeopardy and all that stuff would come up. No.
But Brooke Burke
It was
drunk in it.
It was pretty much about two brothers who were aliens who could feel what the other one was doing, and the one was kind of a nerdy one, and the other one was about getting chicks. But because the nerdy one would get chicks, the other guy couldn't feel it, and like it was just chicks running around in their underwear all day, and the dude trying to get laid like the whole time. Like that was the entire the show. I'm like 5 o'clock in the afternoon on regular channels of some sort.
I don't recall this at all.
Yeah, I really don't remember the name to even start looking it up, but it was a true story.
Yeah, I had to try to remember what Wild on
Anybody
Ease
know
was
what I'm
called.
talking about? Yeah, it was like I think it was like based off a movie that was kind of like that.
Freaky Friday.
No, it's they're two alien brothers, but the one feels what the other one does. So if I punch the one in the face, the other one feels it. So like the one dude would get his mouth like run it, like the cool guy would run his mouth, and the nerdy dude would feel the punches. But the guy would get laid all the time.
And this is the premise of every episode.
Pretty much.
Wow.
The whole episode was these guys were. It was like, remember the movie Earth Girls Were Easy? Like it
Yes.
was kind of like a mock off of that a little bit. Like that if that was a TV show.
Do you remember the first question I ever asked on the first episode of Delco Live? It was the Freaky Friday paradox.
Somebody said Wonder Twins. Is that true?
No, Wonder Twins activated.
Oh yeah, that's no.
Definitely not.
That was a cartoon, wasn't it?
That's what I recall.
Yeah, no, this was a live action. And also, what time was Baywatch on it?
5 in the afternoon. That's when I used to watch it.
Yeah, I think it rivaled that. And Son of a Beach, which was the ripoff of Baywatch.
And La Femme Nikita.
Yes. Oh.
All the great shows that were on after Monday Night Raw. They were all great. Nash
Yeah.
Bridges,
Walker.
Trouble in Paradise, Walker,
Walker.
Texas Ranger.
Trouble in that's the one with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's good.
Why does Netflix
I've seen every
not
single
have that?
episode of Walker, Texas Ranger, and I swear to God. I've probably seen each one more than 5 times. They are the greatest. That's one of the greatest shows of all time.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
It's by far one of the best shows
oh
of
yeah.
all time. Good news out of Lansdowne.
Okay, I'm ready.
Crystal's Comfort Food is on the Great Food Truck Race, which is on the Food Network, season 12.
Do they actually race the trucks?
I think that they.
awesome.
I don't know the premise of it, but it sounds like that may be remotely involved. Like
Okay.
it's who sells the most something. They go down the Gold Coast of California, which I guess is the nice area of the coast or whatever, and the winner gets $50,000. So if you're saying that name sounds familiar, they're the ones who did the challenge for the Chaos Wings in the last year, where Fox 29 went, and you have to eat 12 of them. And I have done that challenge, and 6 in, I actually wept and had to go get water. They're that fucking hot.
Oh yeah.
They're so good though.
Wait,
They
was
had
that the one that was on the news?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They had I like took them home to see if I could do it before I like went back in, and I was like weeping. They're so good, and they're massive wings, gigantic fucking wings, the biggest wings I've ever seen, and they have some of the
Why do you
best.
sound like
fries.
Donald Trump when you said that?
Believe me,
Huge.
trust me.
Huge.
Just the
Big
best.
best
I've
wings.
seen them. The biggest. That's as political as we're gonna get, guys. Don't even ask.
It's good.
Fuck no. When we start going on a tirade at the end, I may go overly political.
Okay. You're right. We might.
Yeah, I'm going to go on a tangent. Like I'm literally probably just going to go nuts. So that's good. So that brings us to what time we got? Oh, perfect. A half an hour, let's set a timer, of just fucking yelling about what pisses us off on social media.
You want 30 minutes of yelling?
Yeah.
Not enough soaking porn.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Whoever said we need more stepsister porn, but no soaking porn, you can go to hell. Do you even know what America wants?
They do.
They do.
They do.
The United Soaks of America. No. Al, what's pissing you off about social media recently?
Everything.
Okay, go on.
I'm sorry. And then, funny, yes, we're a show on Facebook and YouTube and all that. Yes, we know.
Yeah, so fuck Facebook, YouTube, and all the other ones.
No, I'm fine with everybody else. My beef, and it's not plant-based, is with...
Al, what soaks your gears?
Square-shaped, right-angled beef.
Yes. Is Facebook has become the digital snowflake.
Go on.
So Facebook, all right. In the beginning, Facebook was the Wild West. You could post anything, you could say anything, and nobody cared.
The land of the is status.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody could say anything. People get pissed off. Whatever.
Hollywood Holbrook is watching Al get mad about Facebook.
And then it has completely did a 180, and I don't know. I'm going to start with what happened to me. Holbrook let you fill in. I know Jesus isn't here tonight, but in spirit.
Oh my God, can we replace him with a Joseph Smith?
Yeah, Delco Joseph Smith.
Yeah.
He can tell us all his
love
great
that.
soaking stories.
Yeah.
I was getting hammered at Dolan's, the most Delco bar in the last 2 years in running at 24 East Sellers Avenue.
I picked up some real fucking easy soakers at Barnaby's last night. Soak pigs.
Some childbearing. For the childbearing hips like you've ever seen.
Yeah, polygamy this dick. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
They're banning us for this episode. Like,
Well, whatever. They would ban me.
yeah, they're already
They're gonna
fucking
ban
pissing
me
us
for
off.
farting funny. So let's do it. All right. So what happened was this morning I woke up. I posted a meme about 4 years ago. It was early 2016. It was, and everybody's seen this meme before. It was a girl with a beautiful pair of boobs. I'm just like, nice. And a girl standing behind her, grabbing those boobs. And it says, doctors say grabbing a pair every day would reduce your stress by 70% or something like that. Whatever it is. So 4 years ago, I got my Facebook warning of violation of their community fucking standards. They don't have any community standards. There's no standards. I have seen some shit on Facebook that people still post to this second as we speak. And I'm getting roasted for something I posted 4 years ago, which was a picture of a girl with cleavage. It wasn't like she was naked. Just had some nice cleavage. Fake boobs, totally nice ones. You know, cleavage, girl grasping on them, Lentral, nice like. But my point is... My point is... It has gone so far the other way now. Like, all right, so anybody who follows me personally knows I have a second account, right?
No.
Yeah, well, I have two accounts. Shut up, Holbrook. You do.
I don't know this.
I created a second one because Facebook's policing started with you sharing into too many groups or something. I'm sharing a Delco-based show into Delco-based groups. Or if I do a sports show in a sports-based group, okay? I'm not doing 10,000, 20, maybe a lot, if you want to consider that. But whatever, I'll argue the facts. I'm not going to sit there and say that's whatever. My point is it started with that. Now you're going to go back to a post when there's girls who put themselves... Like, now that you have the stories on Facebook, like people's stories,
Yeah.
people posting pictures of chicks, all the like. I remember my just opened up my Facebook and there's like a few story icons at the top. My wife's like, "Oh, what's that?" I'm like, "I don't know. Somebody posted that. I don't know. I didn't post it. It's not my picture. I didn't put the girl up there. But like, it's every day. But I'm getting this stuff now. I can't share out something for a show that's big. I'm not like I'm putting this into like a religious group or a political group just because there's 100,000 people in it or anything. But I could put this in a Mormon group if it would.
It works. Yeah,
Yeah.
it works now.
Yeah, Mormon book.
Yeah.
So, I personally got flagged on Instagram recently.
Which is
Facebook related.
no, it's owned by Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got busted this week for a post I put up in August or June. And if you recall in June, we were doing all the Natter Day versus White Claw things. There's one where we were all chugging Natter Days, and there's like 6 of my friends who are white chicks, like falling over each other, like trying to do a pyramid while holding it. And I said, fucking white people.
Yeah.
So this week, they gave me a warning, and they said, we're taking it down for racist hate speech. And I watched it. I said, no. And I did the challenge. And I was like, challenge. This is not racist. They reviewed it and came back and said, nope. Now your account's down for a day for using racist hate speech. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, fucking white people? Like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I moderate the Citizens of Clifton Heights page.
Yeah.
I have seen people drop some racist shit in there.
That's
oh,
that's
dude, that page
Some
is
crazy
brutal.
shit. Now,
It's a
that's-
breeding ground
and
for
none of
old
those
man yells
people are
at
not
cloud.
even like Clifton. They just join there or something. Just disgusting people write some disgusting stuff. But my point is, I see these people put stuff out there all the time, yet they don't get flagged.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Is it? And you had an interesting something that you point you.
My theory is because
Well, 2 theories technically. But keep
My
going.
theory is because it is 2020. It is an election year. Mark Zuckerberg had to go in front of Congress and
Call
testify.
him the right name.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg had to go in front of the Congress in 2018 and 19 and testify about why he let Facebook get so out of control in 2016 with the election coming up. So right now they're going to be at their fucking like most strict, like hiring private security to fucking do a Metallica concert.
Yeah.
Like you're getting busted and thrown out for anything that's remotely offensive.
Yeah.
Anything that's remotely looks like you may be the wrong person. You got multiple accounts. You're impersonating someone.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Is I think like I'm not impersonating anybody. I'm me. Like I don't say I'm not me. I'm just having
Al.
2 accounts under my name.
I was Hollywood Holbrook on Facebook for 9 years, and then they decided to kick
R.I.P.
me off because
Here's
it's not my
thing.
name.
I'm not agreeing with that.
Yeah.
But I can understand the facts a little bit. I can argue the facts a little bit. But I one is Alan and one is Al. Like that's the only difference. I keep the same picture. I keep the same information about me.
It's all
like,
you.
It's all me. Like I'm
all
not
you.
pretending to be me. Like
Yeah.
I'm me. The reason I created it is so like if I share a little bit from one, I'm not doing too much to the other. It's just making it fair. Like I'm just making it easy so they're not getting pissed off and write one down. Like it's just so. Do I have to change my name and pretend to be somebody just to get away with it?
No, because dude, I've gone through this appeals. Remember when they took down Hollywood Holbrook?
Hmm?
It was almost like 30 to 40 days of me fighting with them.
Sad.
To
You're not
reactivate.
fighting with any. See, that's the
Oh no, I got a person,
I
an actual contact, and I like screenshotted the emails and had other people post them.
with our other show I do, the Edge of Philly Sports.
Yeah.
You remember back in the summertime,
It got flagged. Yeah, that was a copyright violation.
we
though.
posted just a 15-second video of a fight, which is
Yeah.
actually the first fight of the last one that just happened, the Fury fight.
Okay.
It was literally the 10-second where he sat up, kind of like Undertaker style. Remember
Yeah.
that? So whatever, we were just harmless. Everybody was posting it. We posted with it. No big deal. Didn't think twice about it. That was what, April, May when
Yeah.
that fight happened. This was July. So we wake up. The page is gone. It's not like you've been it's gone. So we found out it's because of something that it's copyrighted by CBS Sports or whatever it is. Blah blah blah. Went through the whole thing. So I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! Like all this stuff. So it said, contact. So the contacts here. They have Facebook has a phone number. I swear to God, it has a phone number.
Oh.
And you call it, it literally says nobody's going to answer this. Goodbye. Like that's what happens. And then if you want to, you can refute it. You can write. You can write a thesis in your refute box. They
I
give
know.
you.
I did when they kicked my name off.
And when it happens is 2 days later, it comes back and says you're still flagged.
Yep.
It's like an NFL official. They're not going to overturn themselves.
Yeah.
Or it's just they're not going to do it. My point is, so I had to literally. So it said it sent me something back that the only way we would reinstate your page is if you got an email from somebody from this exact email at CBS Sports saying that it was either okay for you to use a video or they're relinquishing the ban on you. I literally had to contact CBS Sports. I mean, I started with the guy that sells the CBS merchandise online and worked my way. I mean, I was a persistent son of a bitch. Worked my way up, soaked my way to the top. Okay, and like I finally got it, and I mean I got them, and I got my page back, obviously.
Yeah.
But like I'm like that is ridiculous. I mean, it has gotten worse, and like at first, like Joe, the guy I do the show with, like he's like I feel like this is personal, like almost like personal, like they're trying to get us for something, like they're like Al Caponeing us. We couldn't get you for this, but we're gonna get you for that. And I'm like, dude, I think you're overreacting. I totally do not. I actually am completely 180 on that thought process.
They're in cahoots with CBS because they use CBS when they do the March Madness updates.
Yeah.
So they were going to bust you real soon anyway because they're probably trying to make them
And ever
happy.
since I'm telling you,
for no
ever
copyright
since
violations.
CBS, ever since that happened, we have been getting different little. Oh, we're gonna take your traffic down. That's a new thing now. Have you seen that now?
They did it to me before.
Yeah, they take your like pages mainly, not so much personal page, but they take your like. Oh, we're gonna reduce your traffic for 2 weeks.
Yep.
Oh.
But what do they give you?
Is this what happened with me and you?
Mm-hmm.
So Al hit me up today saying that they had given a warning to take down his one thing and it may affect the Delco live page or some shit. And me and him are co-admins on it. And they decided to send
like
me
co-parenting.
at the same
That's
time
worse.
Sweet.
a Delco Live's doing really well. Would you like to use a $10 fucking credit you've accumulated and like pay to like make your page look better? I'm like, you're kicking the other guy off.
Like it's seriously.
What the fuck? Are you reading our messages?
So I had this theory, like if we were to, buy an ad once, a couple times a month, whatever. So pretty much, I think what Facebook is trying to do, instead of charging to use their pages and live streams and all that, what they're trying to do is force you to buy ads.
manipulate you
So it's
into
like inadvertent, like there's no cover charge, but if you want to drink the free beer, you got to buy the red cup.
Ah.
See what I'm saying?
Why don't they just throw ads in the corner? Because they clearly were using Facebook. Like people, any like we get benefits them.
But-
any view we get benefits them. Just throw in the corner like your fucking Capital One ad or something.
Yeah, like I don't get it either. And maybe because they got in trouble for that. I don't know. I don't know.
From the
answer to that.
fucking, I didn't listen to all the hearings that Zuckerberg had to do, but I know it was because of the 2016 election. and they
Apparently,
were
we're
letting,
dropping
like,
the ball.
shit thing.
Greg saying we're boring. You guys we're doing well.
Sorry.
Should we go
Talking
back
about
to
Mormons.
Mormon porn?
There's 18 minutes and 20 seconds of yelling left.
Oh well, that's just what regular sex is like for me.
Yeah, you're telling me that people are still staring at the
Take
clock?
my
Wow,
pants
yeah.
off, and it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't know. Fuck them.
Yeah, but it brings me another part of the conversation is there is these trolls
Oh, they're the best.
out there who continue to have pages, who continue to do things, continue to have unrestricted access to stuff.
Harassment's worse than a song being in the background of your video.
But
like it's much worse.
Could we actually say? Yeah, like that's the thing. Is like, could you say Facebook is harassing us, or is it because it's their own?
There's
court?
people on
like
Facebook
they can do
who
whatever they
harass.
want. Like we're in their we're in
It's
their
like
world.
private property.
Yeah,
Just
like we're in their
walking
world.
around.
Hey, like you don't have to like it. You don't like to have banging sheep, but it's my property, so I'm gonna bang sheep.
That's
So I'm so
okay.
sheep.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you're gonna soak some wool.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They're pissing me off, and they've been pissing me off, and I don't want to fuck no sheep.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to fuck those sheep.
No.
I just hate
Don't
Facebook.
fuck
It pisses me off, and I'm sure not just us, other businesses, people who try to use the social media, the intrawebs, to advertise and get their information and their name and their business and whatever else have you out there, their comedy, their music, or whatever it is that they do. I'm sure they're running into the same problem. It's just, but yet there is 1,000 people. I hate Trump. I hate Bernie Sanders. Snowflakes. A-holes.
Yeah.
Hate them all.
Old
Like,
man yells at cloud.
yeah, old man yells at clown. Like it is just, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, they will let that happen.
Yeah.
So we are a freedom of speech, but except for when we don't like what your speech is.
It's not even about the not liking the speech. It's just like I don't know. I don't know why they fucking do that. I mean, we're just out here trying to feed our families with the no money we bring in.
So we had a question asked, and yes,
Is it about soaking?
Denise Matthews?
Oh yeah, she guest bartended on Sunday, the day after I did,
Sunday.
at Mickey's, and I went late night, and it was all for the benefit of the kids in Havertown,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we got annihilated
For a cause.
for a
Good,
cause.
it's good.
You gotta throw the for the cause
good.
in there.
I was wearing my shirt, the light up green shirt, like your
Okay.
light shine bright. Picked those shirts up. That was great, dude. I went to the house of like one of the kids. Like that's where you pick the shirts up, and it's like a dark street, and it was just completely lit up with green lights everywhere. Dude, I don't know if you've been to Havertown recently. It is all green.
Yeah.
Like a hue
yeah.
of green. To the
Oh,
point
yeah.
where I think there might be
cool.
medical effects of like people just staring at green lights all night.
yeah, like their eyes light or something.
yeah.
That's good.
Like you literally feel like you're like what my one friend said it's like you're in a typo negative video or some shit.
Well, it's like kind of a long running ice bucket challenge, like meaning like not the ice bucket wasn't long, but I'm saying like you're not just dumping a bucket of ice water and walking away; it's staying on.
They got the Wawa to
Our
put
lights
green
have not
lights.
turned off since we put them on.
No, they look good.
The ones at Dolan's
I got
are
an angry
still there.
I got an angry phone call from
Dolan's
the
at
real
that's 24 East Sellers Avenue in Ridley Park, the most Delco bar, might I add.
Oh, our lights are still on out front of it?
Oh, yeah.
You're fucking right.
Yeah, it's good.
Those are long burning lights. I got an angry phone call from the real police.
Yes.
The Amtrak police, who are also they're pretty badass actually. They called me at
Just
work.
with the shit they've seen, I'm sure they are.
Yeah. They're like, you Chris
call it a
Holbrook?
soup kitchen.
No, they literally said, you Chris Holbrook? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, you Hollywood Holbrook? And I was like, yes. And they're like, you hanging lights on like our trestles? And I was like, yes. And they're like,
I like how you admitted to it.
yeah.
I don't know. Let me ask my lawyer.
No, I was just like, yeah. And they're like, all right. It's like for a charity. And I was like, yeah. And he's just like, I personally think that's really cool. Everyone around me thinks it's really cool. The higher ups are like dicks though. So stop doing it. And if anyone asks, just tell them I like ripped your ass apart like over the phone. I was like, should
Tell him I really soaked you hard.
yeah. I was like, should I tell him I
I mean,
cried?
still, I really soaked you still.
The dude was like really cool about it, but I was like, should I tell him I cried? He's like, yeah, tell him I made you cry. I'm like, all right. And that was literally our phone call. But we are not allowed to. It is trespassing, and it's a felony.
Go
Al.
on to Amtrak or anything else. I don't know. I wasn't there.
It is a federal.
I-
Exactly.
I saw
Oh no,
it all
it was
on
all
the
carry
internet.
up. Carry was up there times two.
Climbing up the
It is-
The baby was
I
holding on to one.
It
climbing
is a
90
federal
degrees up a muddy
felony
hill.
to trespass on private property owned by them.
It's a good
I
thing
did
we
not
didn't get
know, and I will plead ignorance.
It's a good thing we didn't get any pictures of it.
Or posted everywhere. And one of us, it's a complete idiot, me,
Wait, were they?
tagged them in it.
Oh, you
I
tagged?
tagged Amtrak in it.
dumbass.
And I was like, how'd they figure out? Oh, yeah, I fucking literally called them out.
So that was the one over at Marty's, right?
It was multiple offenses.
When you tagged them.
I am a serial trespasser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I love cereal.
Yeah.
Goddamn diabetes.
Yeah. Nah, the one dude thought it was cool. He said the higher ups hated it. I was like, whatever.
Oh, well, they sound awful.
Yeah. He didn't have a cool fake name like we did when we called the kids who were assholes. Detective David Justice.
Oh, yeah. Former Yankee David Justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah, if you go to Havertown recently, dude, it's all green. They got the Wawa to like get a big green light on it now.
Oh, that's cool.
The one on the corner that went up to tonight or yesterday.
You know what somebody should have done?
What?
They should have spelled the word Wawa out in front of the old.
Well, when you
original
learn the
Wawa.
difference between a Z and a W.
If you learn the difference of where you're standing, it would look
Al,
right.
there was no way it could have formed anything.
It could have if you let me finish.
I almost just
no.
want to recreate it, like live on air, and be like, "Al, make this say
Do you
Wawa."
have the lights?
Okay.
I have the light still.
I have the lights in my.
I have the charger still.
I was going to say the lights are. In the, well, we're inside. We can use plugs.
Can I tell you, as of 2 days ago, that charger still was at 3/4 charged. Dude, that is a.
I'm at 3/4
an
charge
animal.
just hearing that.
I don't even think Mormons are allowed to use that charger.
No.
Yeah.
That's how much fucking caffeine.
Well, they're going to need that to power up their iPhones while they're soaking all night long. I'm honestly still thinking how
Can
long this would
Mormons
take.
use a vibrator but without the batteries?
So yeah, is clitoral stimulation considered okay?
Well, does it vibrate a thrust?
No, because you're not putting it in. You're rubbing
so
it along.
maybe you could still.
You put it in, put your hands.
No,
behind
but
your
it's
back.
clitoral stimulation. Like, I mean, obviously, if you're doing that, like, it's not about stimulation. It's just about spaghettiing inside and getting babies.
You can't noun.
Can't?
No,
Why not?
you can't noun.
I literally can't wait to like get the warning about this episode and be like, oh yeah, this is the hate speech.
No, we,
Not the Saturday video.
It's curiosity.
do you want to put money on it?
There's
that we
no
don't
hate.
get-
I'm fucking
No.
perplexed.
No, I am an inquisitive human being.
Curiosity is not hatred.
No.
Curiosity soaked
I
the
am
cat.
asking a simple question.
Yeah.
What are they allowed and not allowed to do? I am just really demented when I think about it. That's all. It's nothing wrong with that. Somebody came up with the human centipede and nobody arrested them, okay?
That's a good point.
And truck police were calling them, telling them to stop putting green lights on.
Yeah. I mean, like, somebody was like, had like the weirdest ass-to-mouth situation and said, how can I make this a movie?
Dude, that's a genius concept for a movie. It just sucked. It's like Speed.
Oh.
It's a brilliant concept for a movie, but the movie kind of sucked.
Like, what would you have done differently, Holbrook?
In Speed,
No, in the human centipede.
I would have added a bus to the human centipede that couldn't go below 50 miles an hour.
Ass-to-mouth.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what was missing.
Yeah, you can't stop digesting for under 50 miles an hour, or else Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock are gonna die. All of LA's done, Al.
I'd watch it.
I don't know.
Human centipede.
I'd watch it.
Let's fucking film it.
I'd
Send it
watch
to send it to
I'd
fucking
watch
sci-fi.
it.
Send it to sci-fi.
I'd watch it. If they made Sharknado, they'll
Move
make.
over, Sharknado.
Yeah, right.
Here comes
We've got human
centipede.
They'll make
centipede.
yep. Someone's gonna put
Here
up money for that.
comes.
I'd watch it.
Oh no, if you stop eating and stop shitting, we're all gonna die. I'm smarter, John. Yeah, well, I've got diarrhea.
My throat.
What a dumb fucking one-liner. Yeah, well, I'm taller.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's when like the John Wick movie came out. I'm like, oh no, don't put him back.
Keanu's badass as fuck.
I
now.
know, but I'm like, when
not
you-
in that movie.
When you're watching it, you're like, oh no, please don't do another action movie, Keanu.
Yeah.
Please don't do it.
Now he's like
Do you like Keanu Reeves? I mean,
one of my favorites.
would you hang out with him?
1,000%.
Hang out with you guys.
I
I'd
would
hang
pay
out
a
with
thousand.
Yeah, well, we're pretty awesome.
I'm saying
I
I'd
would pay
hang out with
$1,000
Keanu.
to charity to hang
Why
out
not?
with Keanu Reeves.
I'd give it a
for
go.
day.
Keanu
On his
Reeves.
birthday?
Oh, for just a day.
Oh, a day.
I don't know when his birthday is.
I would like to do it on his birthday. I would like to celebrate some, important part of his life with him. I could see that being fun.
What are you guys doing on Leap Year Day this Saturday?
Ooh.
That's right. I'm going axe throwing.
Which one, Urban
Ooh.
Axes or the one in Westchester?
The Bury the Hatchet.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's good. Oh, dude, I was watching. This is no lie.
You know they had axe throwing over at Dolan's.
24 East Sellers Avenue,
Yeah,
Ridley Park,
Ridley Park,
19078.
Yeah. Most Delco bar 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. Literally undefeated.
Yeah.
Literally undefeated.
Like Quizzo nights, beautiful place. Check it out.
It's one of the best.
Yeah, if you haven't been, you suck.
Yeah, you're a fool. You can't miss it. The green lights are outside. Go green for Havertown.
Soaknado. I came up with that all by myself, by the way.
That's good. That's good.
That's
That's
right.
a good one.
That's
like
right.
it.
I did.
It's good.
I did.
Soak it if you got it.
That's
Nobody else thought of that. Just me.
It sounds terrifying.
It sounds like that was an original Al. I don't care if anybody says anything else about that. Holbrook, are you having a heart attack?
I was thinking about what I was saying.
Oh, stroke, you mean?
Something about the axe throwing. Yeah. So I was watching literally professional axe throwing on like fucking ESPN 5, the Cinco.
Cinco?
Yeah, the Soco. And I was just like, I'm like, number one, it gets so dumb after a while, obviously. But we were just like watching, and we're just like, everyone's either from Canada, Flagstaff, Arizona, or a majority of them, Philadelphia.
Really?
Interesting.
Because apparently we have per capita some of the most axe throwing things.
Well, we're gonna find out this Saturday if Big Al can wield it.
It's fun.
I'm
It's
gonna do a
cool.
lot of Thor references and call it Stormbreaker a lot during this.
Okay. Who are you going with?
It's my sister's 40th, so we're going with her and a bunch of her friends.
You're gonna look like a total fucking loser.
Why?
Referencing Thor every like throw.
Dude, they've seen the show. Every one of these people. They know what they're in store for. And if they don't like it, I'll soak their wives.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
But once Big Al soaks the wifey, there's no going back.
The battle
That's
soak.
the phrase.
Yeah. He was like a ninja in there. He didn't flinch. Soaknado.
Soaknado. Next time I see someone like get like a possible neck injury, I'd be like, "Don't move. Just pretend you're soaking." Just stay still until the ambulance gets here.
Just self-soak.
Yeah.
He's on the soak cycle.
You're soaking the hottest chick you've ever met. Just sit still.
It's good advice.
Yeah, February 29th. I love that day every year, every 4 years. You know, that was my goal, was to get married on February 29th.
You've got time.
Yeah, literally, like, if anyone wants to
You
step
got
up.
4 more years. You have 4 years to
Yeah.
find somebody and make.
And
it
I am
happen.
not making it 4 years. Like, get in now. Like, get it in now.
Can we get a
That time.
special day for him, as an extra leap year in between?
You
Yeah.
could have done a Delco Live Bachelor, and you've got 4 years. to
Someone
prepare
approached
now.
me about a similar idea like this on Saturday.
Are you? If you're born on leap year,
Yeah.
are you actually 1/4 the age you
So,
should be?
let me tell you a ridiculous joke I pulled last year.
Okay.
The real answer is you can choose if you want to celebrate the 1st or the 28th or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I went to a Phillies game last year where a giveaway was a small backpack that was the perfect shape of a 6-pack and was refrigerated. Like, you had to refrigerate your social studies book in school. No, it's for beer. And I went there and I'm like, I get one. They're like, it's for 14 and under. And I said, I was born on February 29th. I'm technically only like 7 years old. And they said, all right, that's actually really creative. You can have one. And gave me one.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
very nice of you.
Yeah. I was like, that was really creative. Think of.
Would you go by like being 1/4 your age? Like if you're 40, you.
I would love to have that
I
birthday.
would have fun
I'm
with it.
obsessed with that day. I think it's one of the coolest days out there. It's my second favorite day of the calendar year.
Yeah,
besides
you're
6-1.
probably going to sleep through all this one.
I'm
most
not
of
doing
it.
anything the 28th, and I have a huge test for the state next week, but I will drink all of the 29th, yeah. It's the Upper Darby Firefighters benefit, which is like the second biggest party in Delco throughout the year. I'll be there for that, 2 to 6, Casey's, if anyone wants to go. All of it goes to Upper Darby Fire Department, which sees a lot of burning buildings.
I would imagine. Upper
Yeah.
Darby's pretty big.
Yeah.
A lot of people who would burn a lot of things. I
Yeah,
can
and
see
it's
that
packed in
happening.
there. It's shoulder to shoulder, and it's like shoulder to shoulder in a good way. Like, I've never actually hated a minute of it. Then after that, I may go see Delco Day alumni, Purple to the Core.
I love purple.
They're playing at
Decor.
the TLA, which is gonna be cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, with the Rage
club.
cover band and a fucking Pearl Jam cover band. I'm gonna go see them.
So, all right, can we answer? Oh, we got about 5 minutes or so left here.
Yeah,
Can we answer some more Mormon questions? Because I really am intrigued about
ask
this.
on, Al. You know, you're looking at the 2 closest things you'll
This-
probably ever meet
this-
tomorrow.
Is there
We're
like
actually-
besides the so like I'm seriously I want to know, are they, is it the pleasure, like you're not supposed to enjoy a thing? Like, is that what's the whole point of it?
Oh, there were pilgrims allowed to fucking
Really, Holbrook? Really?
what?
Nobody's going to be able to hear you. So don't answer the question away from the microphone.
I don't know, Al. Were pilgrims allowed to thrust?
I think so, right?
I don't know. That's why we're all here.
Ask
right?
Pocahontas.
Aren't we all pilgrims, kids?
I'm
No.
not. I'm not a Pilgrim's kid.
Oh, I don't know.
Main
line probably is.
I think my grandparents, both sides, were the first of their families born in America, so obviously I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think they thrusted?
Oh, yeah.
They got the
Dude,
plow.
Italians thrust. They call it the lunge.
Oh my God! Imagine if you're an Italian Mormon. You just sitting there talking with your hands like while thrusting.
Thought you weren't allowed to.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Can't speak.
Yeah, I think that's actually what the song by No Doubt's about. Don't
No,
speak.
you're
Don't
probably
speak.
right.
I just know you're soaking.
2 hits right there.
Right there,
2
done.
hits.
Soaking on a prayer and don't soak.
2 hits.
That would work.
Yeah.
Soko's
it's a good
greatest
one.
hits.
Oh yeah, we're actually changing the pronunciation of Sako to Soko.
God. It doesn't. How do you come? I'm sorry I had to say it that way. How do you? I don't get it.
You never blown a load by accident?
Yeah, because I was moving a lot. It was like do you cheat a little bit, like kind of like push her, like it fell, God. Like is that like how it
Feel
works?
like a cramp. You
Or like do you just wait till it feels a little better and then ask her to get up real fast? Can you just jump up real fast?
Yell spider.
Oh, you know, like I'm trying to think how this would work.
I had some very fucking wrong thoughts that I don't even think I can say on there.
Disappointed.
Can you? I don't know. Dude.
That would take.
whip up a soaking video.
Huh?
Whip up a soaking video.
Nah, I'll do it off air.
I'm gonna do it right now, Al.
All right.
It's gonna be on in the back.
But you're not gonna hear anything.
I'm gonna get the play by play.
And they're sitting, and they're sitting.
Yeah.
sitting.
No one's speaking.
30 minutes later, and they're still
No
sitting.
one's moving.
Yeah. I think she's dead.
Soaking Mormon jumpers. What the fuck does that mean? I'm not clicking that.
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
you not-
Soaking. Planking only your dick inside of a Mormon. That's literally what the definition says.
Oh, God. I don't even know.
Uh,
I don't know.
oh, this is Google. Google, no. We need Bing. We need the head honchos.
Ask the above to guest Delco Live. Who's the above, Greg?
Mormon.
Greg Pesamonte.
Mormon
Bullshit services. I got
soaking
nothing.
Get some Wi-Fi.
porn. Our password is actually soak123.
Yeah. Soaked through the
Mormon
jeans.
soaking porn videos on Pornhub. Top link.
You know, the funny part is probably the fourth time we've looked at porn on this on this show.
On this episode.
On this show.
Here's a soaking orgy where there are three couples soaking
Sounds
next
like
to
a
each
thrill.
other.
What a party.
It looks like they're about to block a field goal attempt.
Like, I wonder if she just falls asleep doing it.
It's important to
Tell me when you're
rest.
dry.
Self-care is important.
Rubbing teen Mormon spunk.
What? No, that's just getting weird.
Yeah, it's up there.
That's a lot.
It's up there. This one lasts 7 minutes.
No, but like, all right, fine. I'm a hardcore Mormon. Like, I'm a real deal Mormon. I'm not some degenerate Mormon porn maker. Like,
Yeah, these are probably not really good Mormons if they're making porn,
yeah,
right?
exactly. My legitimate.
Do you think they even love each
Si-
other?
Oh no, God no. You think they even go to church on Sundays, or is it 12 or Saturdays?
Oh, you want to hear a fucking thing that involves this?
Okay.
Jodi Arias, remember her?
Sure.
She's the one who stabbed her boyfriend to death in the shower like 7 years ago.
Okay.
Okay, but she was like gorgeous. So there's a Lifetime movie, the Jodi Arias story, where she's played by this really smoking hot chick that was in Lost, and he's like a staunch Mormon that like doesn't want to bang her and all this shit, and like that's I think why she goes crazy and stabs him to death.
because he's not
Sure.
banging her.
Something like that, yeah.
I-
Dude, it's worth it because she's fucking woo boy.
Oh boy.
I'd soak that.
No, but I'm just like, how does the science of, as a pregnant woman, Holbrook, I mean, like, carry, like,
I'm not familiar.
as a woman, I mean, obviously it's not about the pleasure for the woman, especially.
Clearly.
Because if you're just literally sitting on it, or, no, I'm sorry, getting it leaned into you.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
planking.
Planking.
With your dick in a Mormon.
Planking and dick in the Mormon.
It's probably really good for lazy people.
I don't even know, man. I think lazy people would just be like, I'm done. Like, just quick thrust, I'm done. Done.
What's the quickest a dude has ever lasted around you?
That's a great question. I don't know.
You were there.
Were you conscious
I don't
for any
know.
of these
I didn't
moments?
prepare these thoughts. I didn't
Like, you didn't
prepare
time
a
it, but-
response.
There's never been one time where you're like,
Yeah.
wow.
No. Not that I can think of.
I've gone like
Some of us have like a little vagina.
1,000. I have gone like 8 seconds before.
8.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've had like issues because like there was a lot of beforehand stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean like hand stuff, mouth stuff,
Mouth chops.
Mouth drops.
Yeah.
Mouth drops.
knuckle stuff,
Knees.
knees. Oh God, stop.
Oh, here's the loophole.
Okay.
You have to convince your Mormon girlfriend that you're not soaking properly, and you need to continuously adjust the angle. That's one of the tricks.
So you like just pretty much like loophole your way through a girl's vagina.
yeah.
All right, just shift to the left.
Oh, it's also a thing with certain Christians, predominantly Mormons. Yeah.
Well, why don't they just get a turkey baster and call it a day? Or no, because I guess you have to masturbate to get to it.
What, into the turkey baster?
Yeah, I mean, if it's about the pleasure aspect of things, like to get it
I
out,
don't
you
know
have
if
to.
It's not. I don't know.
thrust.
I don't know if. I think we're making an assumption that it's a pleasure thing.
So they call it
What else is it for?
You're
then?
allowed to do it because it's not technically sex.
If you're listen, here's my thing: is if you're allowed to put yourself in a woman that's your wife,
Okay.
then obviously it's not about being inside a woman. If you're allowed to spaghetti in the woman to make the babies,
Twice.
it's about procreation.
Love that
Am I correct? Correct?
Dig it.
Right?
Okay.
I don't
All right.
know.
So obviously the part that's removed from the normal equation is the mighty, mighty thrust.
So no, soaking isn't about getting pregnant. It's about actually finding a loophole to sex.
So wait a minute. It's for people who are all right. So it's not considered regular. Well, it's intercourse. You're entering her course. Isn't that what intercourse means?
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
now I will always think of that. Yeah.
I think of like a Mario Kart game. That's what I think of when I hear course. I just sorry.
Yeah.
Rainbow Road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I call it.
Rainbow.
Yeah, because you can't. Oh, you can thrust after marriage.
Oh,
Yeah. You have to soak before marriage.
so you have to marinate it first? Yeah.
You got to stretch it out.
So wait a minute.
Wait, that
so
sounds
you're
like
allowed to
perverted.
actually be inside a woman before marriage? See, that's more confusing to me now.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is that you're not, and that's the soaking is the loophole around the not.
So it's not sexual because I'm not thrusting and enjoying it.
That makes sense.
You just can't have sex before. It's almost like
So,
I'm
hold on.
sorry to use this example, Al. It's almost like the individuals who go, I'm saving it for marriage, stick it in my butt.
Knew that girl too.
I know. This is basically just like, I've never had sex. I've just I've planked with a penis in
Thank you,
me.
Denise. What about Kegel exercises? That makes good sense.
Doing Kegel exercises with a D in
Tighten
there.
them walls up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a thought.
Yeah. Thank God. Denise, you're coming on the show
Would
now.
we call that a wall job?
Wall job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Plastering.
We call them the walls
call
of Jericho.
plastering.
We call them the walls of Jericho.
the drywall.
Yeah. No, it's the soaking wall.
The drywall. I hate
The
it.
not so dry walls.
Thanks. I hate it.
We're gonna build a wall.
Break it down.
You just play the DX theme. Break it down.
No. It's Jericho. Break down the walls.
Break down the walls of labia.
Shit.
Hey-oh.
That's it.
No, but all right. So now you guys explain. Okay, that has helped me a little.
I just had to look that up.
So regular sex occurs in marriage, though. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, you can pump after marriage, apparently.
So it's the equivalent of in between of actually having sex and masturbating for, but it's not just a Mormon thing. So all right. Well, think about those. What are those people called? The celibate people. Like those hardcore Christian ones that do I wear, I'm celibate for Christ and all that stuff.
But they can still do butt stuff.
Hand stuff. I thought.
Mormons can't
I
do
thought
that.
it was about the penetration, though. That's my point.
Yeah, D&V is the deal breaker, apparently.
Well, you would imagine it's just touching birds and vaginas, right? I have a 4-year-old dude. The term bird is used a lot.
It's still funny.
I'm 33 and I use it every
Still
day.
fu-
Stop
I used
playing
it
with
earlier.
your bird, dude. All right, dude, stop using your bird to knock your toys over. Put your bird away. We're outside.
These are
Come
all
on,
things.
man.
These are all things you said to me in the last 48 hours.
Oh, yeah. I'm all right, babe. I'm coming in. Let's get ready to soak.
It's Tuesday.
We create a
Soaking
character that's just we call him the
Soak
Super
Job Sam.
Soaker.
Super soaker.
And it's just a Mormon that
Does he
has
get a
2
cape?
Super Soakers. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Duff Man.
Yeah, and he just
He
wears
would be
a,
like Duff Man with super.
he wears a BYU shirt.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with a cape.
Yeah. His name's it says Smith on the back.
He's got the Mormon
it
underwear.
says Smith on the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's got 2 Super Soakers.
Yeah. And
And-
2 satisfied women at his arms.
Dude, I've really went down the rabbit hole with this recently. I looked up a Mormon dating site.
Al's been talking about it for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's a subject that'll get you.
Yeah. Well, all right.
A Mormon
so
dating site.
What's up? Yeah,
You're okay.
yeah.
How's that going for you?
I literally wanted to find out. I'm like, who's a really hot Mormon?
And how is she? What's her name?
There was
When's your
some,
first
and
date?
they were like, it's all about the Mormon, but I know they're all about that soak. Which they should have a Tinder called Soaker.
Oh yes. Yes.
See?
Plentyofsoak.com.
Get your soak on.
Yes.
You're never going to get a bubble bath again and not think about that.
You gotta soak your feet. I gotta do what to my feet?
Yeah. You sick fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, but all right. So I'm still just. So actually, now I think about it, I thought they were backwards. I think they're more advanced.
Okay.
Okay. Hear me out. So before I thought this was just they all did it. Like there was just no thrusting at all. But it's just kind of like it's like Rumstarter for
Rumspringer. You get to test out the D for.
Yeah, but they're allowed to bang it out, right? They're allowed to do anything. They're good to go, right?
The Amish?
Yeah, like it's like pretty much God doesn't see them for 2 weeks, and they can be as deplorable as humanly possible.
What, the Rumspringer?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get like a year, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, is it a whole
I think
year?
it's-
Yeah.
I thought it was like spring break.
You ever seen Breaking Amish where they send like the fucking 12 of them out?
Yes.
And the one dude literally starts talking about how everyone in the community fucks animals. And it gets like
Might have
really
missed that.
uncomfortable, but like one dude defends him, he's like, oh, I swear to God, like everyone's fucking an animal,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can't touch women.
It's a Gora song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking an animal.
Oh, it is a Gwar song.
song.
Fucking an
That's
animal.
why, did you ever see a man walking a goat up the top of a cliff? That's what's going on.
Yeah, obviously.
No, seriously.
You know, Al, I've never seen a man walk a goat up
no,
to
that's
the
what
top
they'll
of
do.
the hill
That's what they'll do. They will walk the goat at the top of the hill and then go to
and just soak it.
No. They will push it. They were like a cliff, not a
Good
hill
soak.
so much. But they would go to push it, but they would have sex with it. So it's either the goat falls off or it pushes back.
How the fuck do you know the intricacies of fucking a goat?
No, that's what the Amish do, or like the goat fuckers.
No, now you've called the Amish goat. What are they going to do? Report us when they hear us on their internet radio?
Yeah. Goat fuckers is not fine.
No, I'm not saying the Amish.
We've
part.
actually instigated the Amish a couple times because they can't hear us.
Except for the ones on Rumspringer.
Yeah.
That get Facebook.
They're going to send a
accounts.
carrier pigeon after they fuck it back. No, I can't say this. They're going to kick us off the air.
Here's your message, pigeon. Tell your mother I sent it.
Fly away, Soaky!
I like it.
So it's like being a Catholic and going to confessions.
What?
I don't know.
Why? Because you get fucked?
I don't know. Which
And
confessional
now
did
we're
you go
insulting
to?
the Catholics on Lent.
How was Bonner Holbrook?
Oh, it was great. I was never more agile.
Yeah. You know, we had the snowflake for our O'Hara winter formals. They had the
Yeah.
soak flake.
No, it was actually a snowflake. It was just brown. It looked like a butthole.
Son of a bitch. And all that, I go to Dolan's at 24 East Sellers Avenue, Ridley Park, the most Delco bar, 2 years in the running.
They really just soaked the competition. We're renaming it 24 East Soakers Avenue.
I think we get this name changed.
Ridley Soak 1907 Soak.
Oh, do whatever you want, then ask for forgiveness. Gotcha.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh, like, yeah.
Better to ask for forgiveness
Forgiveness.
than permission.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those
Got it.
ideas.
Got it.
But honestly, guys, in dead honesty, I'm going to soak my wife. Like, no, I'm going to soak her. I'm going to soak her real good.
We apologize to her.
No, but I'm going to tell you,
Hourly.
I'm just going to soak, and I'm going to put a timer on and just throw it down and let her read a magazine or something. And I'm going to, like, dude, I'm going to be like fucking a statue in there. I'm not going to move. If I have to go, I'm going to make sure I go pee and poop beforehand. So, because I know it's going to be a.
Take care of your needs.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you going to give her a warning that you're soaking?
How do you have sex? What kind of weirdo are you? Oh, hey, look at me. Do you want to have sex? I'm sure, because women just want to have sex with you willingly, Holbrook. Wait till you get married, dude. You don't ask for permission. You ask for forgiveness.
I was going to say, do you want me to dress like a Tyrannosaurus? And as soon as you stick it in here, you go, shh, we have to stay really still and so it won't see us.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I'm just going to reenact the
good
part
move.
from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's just see the water shaking.
Yeah, it's Jurassic Park board. Just the water bottle she leaves on the bureau just starts shaking a little bit.
I think this is a great idea.
No, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to video it. For science. And, you know, you guys want to see me, you know, balls deep, not moving in something.
Just
You're gonna
perfectly
go-
still.
I'm not getting naked.
As soon as she says, Al,
No.
what are you doing? You
No.
say, quiet, heathen.
Yeah. No eye contact.
Joseph Smith will hear us. Quiet, quiet, you harlot.
I mean, I just feel like it's going to take the wrinkles out of my balls. That's about it. Like, I don't get it.
What?
Like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't see the point of that.
Of soaking?
It'd be like seriously, if it goes like, I'm just going to put my mouth around your penis and just for 5 minutes and walk away. Like, now I'm just like, all right.
Is that still a mouth job?
It's a lazy one.
It would be a mouth intern. It's not quite a job.
Yeah, mouth intern. There you go.
You leave there for more than 10 minutes, a mouth career.
Is that what they do though? Like, do they do mouth jobs? Like do they just hold? She just hold
Was
on to
this
it?
in your porn?
Nah.
What's the foreplay like for soaking?
They literally just cut to
Just
the
a
scene.
handshake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just like, you look nice today in a platonic way. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get like the soaking idea. Like, I feel it's more of a teaser than not doing it at all.
Isn't that kind of like a fucking psychological like tease thing though? Like, it would make it pretty intense.
I feel like it's like that would be a test. Like,
Yeah.
being in somebody and not moving. Like,
yeah.
And then even for the girl, I would imagine like, okay, it felt that way. Like
That was
going in.
fine.
Okay, can we do that part again?
Now what?
Or
How
do
was
they do
your
that?
day?
Do they have to come all the way out and go all the way back in? Is that the loophole? I mean, if you're allowed to do it once, why can't you do it twice?
Like a touch and go landing.
Kinda.
Okay. I don't know. Do we know any Mormons to call?
We need a Mormon.
You know, I know I have like family and friends watching. I'm not a sick degenerate perv. Like I'm.
Just a lot of questions.
It's
for.
I blame Hope
Yo,
for
what's
telling
that
me that
you
this even
song?
exists.
Taste of Ink. It's 4 o'clock in the fucking Mormon.
Stop.
Nice.
Are we done?
Every Mormon, there's a halo hanging around from my girlfriend's four-post soak.
4-post soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a Sunday Mormon. Yeah, these are good.
These are good.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for you.
This
Whole
is.
album by the end of the evening.
So, all right.
He's gonna ask about.
I don't know.
I don't get why the lady would like it.
I don't
just-
get like no. I don't get like. I honestly don't think the guy would like it a little bit. Just a little
Hell,
bit
no
more.
one likes it. It's sex without fucking thrusting.
It's sex without fucking.
Yeah.
It's not sex.
No. Well,
It's penetration. It literally is just penetration at that point.
Yes.
But that's it.
Yes.
It's like, here's your Christmas presents.
That's
but
why
don't
it's
open
not
them up.
sex. That's what they do it because they can't have sex, but they can like stick it in there.
you're better than nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to say I don't know. I don't know if nothing isn't better. Just think about it for a second.
Can we go to Utah?
Should we do a midweek thing where we literally call it? Like, I know there's a Mormon temple in fucking.
There's one in the city. There's one in Center City.
Oh, but there's like the nicest
There's one
one in
over
Center
by
City.
Vine.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievably
It's
beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Um,
Lovely.
there's
Yeah,
one
well,
like
guess
Newtown
what? When you
Square.
can't get
Should we just call them up and be like, "Yo, can we interview you?" And they'll be like, "What's it about?" I'm like, "I'm not gonna fucking lie. It's about soaking."
Yeah.
Like, please just tell us all about soaking.
Somebody has the answers to
Can we
your
just, maybe
questions.
if we just tell them we are intrigued
Yeah.
in learning about.
We're not here to be disrespectful.
Don't call it soaking.
We want to just know about.
We
soaking.
tell them we don't call it soaking. We say we want to know about this sexual limitations of
Nope.
the religion.
No.
straight up. Like, I want you to tell me everything about soaking.
Now, is other non-penetrating sexual things involved? Like, are you allowed to do that? Like,
Can you stick a finger in there just like for a hot
just
minute?
leave it there?
Yeah.
No, but like, and they use feathers and stuff like, those kind of things.
No.
I guess. Can they do that? Try to stimulate.
What, while you're soaking?
Like stimulate other areas, like the areolas.
Dude, I really want to
And the
ask.
nips.
Dude, I really want to ask, like literally, like a higher up in the church, and literally just go, "What about butt soaking?" With a straight face.
Well, you
Like,
understand,
I'm
you understand,
literally
like-
asking this just out of curiosity.
So, in some states to this day, and I think Utah is one of them, sodomy is illegal.
Yeah, George is one of them too.
And sodomy is not just butt stuff, right?
It's anything up the butt.
No, it's anything that's not vaginal penetration. Oral is sodomy.
Mouth jobs.
Mouth Sodom.
Mouth Sodom.
Sodomy and Gomorrah.
Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah,
That's
they
what it
were.
comes
They
from.
were. That's where it's named after.
Yeah.
They were just fucking each other in the butt over there.
Yeah, but why
That's
would they?
literally why it was called that.
But why is it just called sodomy? Why is it called a Gomorrah?
Just doesn't flow
Yeah.
out,
So Gomorrah gets off. Easy.
I hate it.
I did it twice.
It's off easy.
This guy.
I
Gamormon.
hate it.
No, I don't think a dildo would be
Good
a
morning.
visual something they would be allowed to use.
Yeah. Let's just start with the drill nose. Pretty much the first thing thrown out. But I am so happy that I just heard the word drildo today. This episode was about Lent. And fucking...
Yeah, anybody reading this one, like, I'm imagining like some little old lady going, "Oh, it's about time those Delco boys got their shit together, and they're going to talk about Lent in the churches in Delco."
There's literally, I guarantee, a good chunk of people literally tune in and they're just like, "Oh yeah, haha, remember how we used to order cheese pizzas and filet of fishes? Ha ha ha. What is soaking? What's a drill dough?"
Oh man,
This is good. This is good.
thanks, Hoops.
I'm literally, when we post this, just be like, this episode is about Lent, and it turns all into Mormon soaking.
There's
Comedy's all about timing. Yeah,
Soak that one for thought.
yeah. God. All right, I think I have a lot more questions, but I'm gonna have to do
Go
some
on.
research.
Go on.
I'm not gonna do research.
I don't have the answers to these.
I'm
questions.
just saying, like, I'm thinking. All right, here's my part. Here's my thinking. If I could turn off the part of my brain that made me, like, want to have sex,
Okay.
I could probably be a billionaire president. I could be Donald Trump without grabbing girls by the vagina.
It's like I think that's one of his things.
Yeah.
What's it? Oh.
But what I'm saying is, like,
soaking your hand?
like, think about it as a kid. Like, think about what is the most sexually active time of your life? Especially
Puberty?
yeah. And how old were you roughly then?
Like 12 to fucking now?
Yeah. So you know, your high school, your late grade school, high school, and college years, correct? It's like
I went to college till I was 26.
Okay, well, most normal. Yeah, sure. My point is,
I'm thinking about going back to school out of
Count
spite.
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get my degree and show you how smart I'm not.
Yeah. Soak on that, Dad!
Don't move. If you flinch, you're going to hell. No, but
Out of the church.
no, I'm just saying, if I could turn that part of my brain off,
If I could
Especially-
turn that off.
but think about it.
If
How much?
I could soak a veg.
Done. I told you that's why I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
So, do you give up soaking for Lent?
Do you give up thrusting for Lent?
Give up thrusting
Question:
for Lent.
Can you give up something for Lent that you never did?
I have given up
Sure.
knife fights for Lent.
I
Knife
said that you
fights.
never did.
Ooh, I like that too.
I don't recall if I've ever been in a knife fight. Dude, I don't know what happened on Saturday.
Oh, bro, can you say about a good 42% of your life is blurry enough for you not to know if you had a knife fight or not?
42's, yeah.
That's a pretty good number.
42 is pretty generous. So
I was
yeah,
gonna
I'll
say,
take it. I'll
that's
take it.
really
I'll
high. Nah, that's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Especially recently. Fridays and the Sundays are pretty brutal for me.
take it. Okay. Would you like to
Do you want
elaborate?
to talk about it?
I don't know.
You all right?
Should I get the couch out so we can talk about this? You let me know how you feel.
Oh, no. I deserve every minute of my fucking
So
binges.
I
Life's
think
tough, dude.
I would be a terrible therapist. Now I think of it.
I was a therapist. Remember that phase?
No, I know you are.
Yeah.
I'm saying I just never
Therefore-
did it. So
Oh, my God. We worked together.
I see it was
Oh, my God. We were both therapists.
Witness.
Literally.
Witness.
From the state, dude.
Yep. There's
Insurance
your
No
taxpayer.
wonder they gave us a holiday. Don't let anything happen.
Yeah. Now it's not such a feat. So I burst that bubble. No, but I'm thinking about it. Like after this episode,
Soak 1-0.
Soak 1-0. I like it.
That's
Is
what we
Is
call
there
it.
any Delco Mormon? Post it. I want to know any Delco Mormons out there.
We know that I already posted it.
Did you?
Yeah, when Bryce Harper was really on fire last year, we said,
Bryce Harper's so hot right now.
yeah, no, we made a meme. I made a meme and Delco Jesus made it, and we posted it, and we said, someone's the best athlete in Philadelphia, and we said Bryce Harper, hold my caffeine-free, alcoholic-free Mormon beer. And I was like, sorry if this offended any Mormons. Someone's like, there's a whole thing in fucking Newtown Square. It's great. Andy Reid used to go there.
The whole thing. Oh,
And
the Mormon church.
yeah, and the Mormons love the joke.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, Mormons actually follow us, dude. They're
they?
gonna be so pissed.
Well, I would hope
Yeah.
one of them would have called in and set the record straight.
There's questions.
So, okay, I'm glad that you set this straight because I really did think it was just this is how they did it all the time, every time. So it's not about the thrusting.
Andy Reid's got
It's about
what?
a guy. It's like
less kids now, but he has 11 grandkids.
it's like people go to church late and leave early. They're just like, I was at church. It counts, right? Oh, it's
I
church.
walked in the door. I walked out the door. I was there.
There's a Mormon church in Broomall
Yeah, it's the one I was
Okay.
talking about. Newtown Square, whatever. Yeah,
where they had a funeral for Andy Reid. Okay, yeah.
yeah, he belonged to that church.
Andy Reid was a Mormon, huh?
Yeah, that's why he went to BYU.
And it makes sense then because he talked about plowing his wife after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that?
He can get in. That might have been, I mean, not to get too into it, but that might have been why his kids, like, had the fucking problems. They were probably, like, sheltered, almost like, you know, how super, like, Christian kids are sheltered.
That happens.
Then they hit 21. They're like, wait, I can do all this? And then they hit it hard.
I mean, like, Rumspringer, like, that's why I love them because they're so sheltered and they can't do these things. And now, you know, you have this whole world open up to you, not, like, kind of, like, you know, let in slowly.
Yeah. And that ain't just a Mormon thing. That's, like, the ones that are, like, raised by, like, the staunch-ass, like, Christians and shit.
Yep.
You guys need to contact PA Predator Hunters for an episode.
That sounds terrible.
Who are the PA Predator
Oh, no, it's
hunters?
a guy, like, he sets people up online. And
Chris
then,
Hansen.
Yeah, like, pretty much Chris Hansen, but, like...
I thought you couldn't do that in PA.
He meets them at Wawa.
We're close to Jersey.
And, like, videos, like, their car and their license plate, and then...
Should we do that, but to the wrong people?
No.
Just like people we don't like. You'd be like, why are you going to meet up with an 18-year-old girl? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, you stand out front.
I got a list.
You stand out front of a bar or a convenience store, and when couples walk out, you go up to like the guy or the girl and make up some crazy story. You get the other one all pissed off.
That would be... Yeah, let's do it on April Fool's Day.
Oh, yes.
Let's just literally set people up and like ruin marriages on April Fool's Day.
I'll still be pregnant.
There is no law.
Yo, can I act like an underage like bait person and be like, I'm 13. Look at this creep trying to take me home. I'm only 13.
You kind of dress like a 13-year-old right now. I like it.
Because the sleeves, I know it's the sleeves.
You look like very Eastery.
I was supposed to be. It was a fucking Easter party at work.
You guys have Easter parties?
Yeah,
at
we have
work?
a Mardi Gras one, but I was like, I can't dress. I'm not gonna fucking show my tits for beads. So I was like,
So they were too good for
yeah.
that.
Why?
All of a sudden I sell out to the corporate world.
Yeah.
No, I was like, this is Easter colors. It fucking Mardi Gras starts off
Carrie
Easter.
feels like
right?
you're kind of talking down to her right now.
I just...
Do you want to?
I feel like
Oh, hold on.
I-
Let me. I'm gonna be the moderator of this.
We're
so-
the two therapists.
Well, no, I think I'm probably still more should be doing this than you two. But so
Wow.
so
That
you
hurts.
Wow.
so
we
you-
were the two best employees that place has ever seen.
the only two, but still the two best, right?
There's 36, and the other 34 were fucking trash compared to us.
It's true.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So tell him, how do you feel about that comment he just made?
I'm disappointed in you for not showing your tits for beads on Mardi Gras
Do you
on
feel
this
like
high holy day.
this high holy day of
Of
titties
Mardi
and
Gras.
beads?
No donuts, no tits, no beads.
Yeah, he didn't even know about the donuts. He
That's
didn't
just-
even know about.
Well, he
the
still didn't have any.
I'm disappointed in myself for not knowing about the donuts and not showing my tits at work.
Can I ask you a question?
That I've shown my tits at my previous job,
Do
yes.
you like would you just go like, oh cool, I just have a hankering for a donut, I'm gonna go get a donut. Do you ever do that?
What, 'cause she's prego or me?
No, I'm
Because
just
I'm
saying
fat?
in general, like have you ever in your life just like I really
No.
want a donut, I'm gonna get it.
No, I would
But-
I would
but-
get excited when they were at work.
I was gonna say, but
Yeah.
if you're at work and there's a box of
From
donuts in there,
presented-
Can,
With the
can I put
donut?
this out there? In 33 years of life and being a fat slob for almost all of them, I don't believe that I've ever actually purchased a donut.
I've purchased donuts. Like, yeah. Wait till you have kids. Yeah, you'll find out.
Okay, I literally don't. I have acquired donuts, but I've never purchased them.
So, all right. So diabetes comes into full scope here.
Uh-huh.
So, I used to like to grab donuts 2 hands at a time
Okay.
and eat them. I
serious.
see. That was why I was asking that question a little bit because I don't like. I never think about like, oh my god.
Did you eat a lot of sweets?
Not as much.
Okay,
as you
that's
think.
what I thought the difference was. Like, I ate bad food and drank a lot, but besides like the Twisted Teas later on, I was never a sweets person.
No, I'm
I was
not
like,
a
maybe
sweets
that's
person.
why I don't have diabetes.
Now, granted, I can be if I wanted to. Like, if you put a bowl of M&Ms in front of me, I'd eat each and every last one of those.
Yeah.
Skittles, things like that.
Can't even
But
tell
that's
my
what
thing.
that's the thing with sweets with me. I never said, oh, I could go like maybe ice cream here and there, but I never had a craving for that. I would have rather had real food, pizza, cheesesteaks. That kind of stuff.
yeah.
But my point is what I'm saying. Like, so I never said to myself, oh, you really go for a donut. But when they're in front of me, it's like,
Yeah.
I want to eat that. I don't know why.
So are you saying it's like a Passaginos effect? Like my argument I always make?
what?
We always say, oh, Passaginos, they're bad steaks. I'm like, they're not bad. If one was in
No.
front of you, you'd fucking love it.
Yeah, and that's kind of what the donut.
Like, they're not number one. They're probably not
So-
top 10, but you're going to be happy if one's in front of you.
So one day at work years ago, it's been there, so 14 years-ish ago, some person brought in 2 of the boxes of donuts.
And I accepted the challenge.
And I ate 3 in 20 minutes ish or less.
Kind.
One was the glaze.
Okay.
One was.
Remember it vividly, which is the worst part.
No, I'm trying to remember. I'm a jelly donut fan. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Some people.
I think jelly donuts get a bad rap.
jelly
They don't get the
crimpets.
respect they
I
deserve.
like the jelly crimpets too.
Yeah.
I think they're number one.
They
What?
don't get the respect they deserve.
No, they don't.
You ever had Byler's donuts?
Byler.
Bueller's. I think it's Byler's.
I don't know. I was Bueller's, but nobody ever
Bueller.
corrected me.
They make them.
Yeah,
they're a Center City
Bueller.
thing. They're better than Federal.
They're in Reading Terminal.
Yeah.
All right, can we just say that I'm not a big Federal donut guy? I'm just gonna put that out there.
Well, you've never had Byler's.
fine.
Byler's is better than Federal.
I just not a fan of Federal. I don't know. It's a little cakey for me.
It's fine.
It's not donut. It's cakey.
It's okay.
Oh, I did have a donut recently on fucking Valentine's Day.
Oh, by the way, those cookie dough ones. Ugh.
That's what I had. And it was delicious. Not cookie dough, the cake batter ones.
I haven't had that. Didn't have
Dude,
that out.
it was
Where'd
great.
you get that at?
They brought them into work and they said, "Crazy for you." And a chick came by and said, "You should have this. It's the last one like this." And I said, "This is great. I'm on a diet, so yes, I'm going to eat it."
And the answer to the question is Byler's at Reading Terminal. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Hoops.
Yeah, there's two of them. That's the one I go to because I used to work right there.
So yes, the 3 donuts were because my
never
3
bought 'em,
favorite
though.
donuts: glazed,
Glaze, the jelly.
the jelly, and the Boston cream. Yes, I
Got
love
it.
the Boston cream. I feel like that cream is underserved a little bit. People look past it, call it a pudding, but I do enjoy a good pudding.
It is a pudding.
I do enjoy a good pudding. And I probably sound like that's something you probably want to clip out at one point.
You know what I like doing? Al, you know what I like doing? Putting my dick in a vagina and not moving.
You soaking motherfucker. You sick soaker, you. But
Serial soaker.
so the girls were like, Jesus Christ, Al, you had like 3 donuts in like the last 10
And when you were
minutes."
done crying,
So what happened was it kind of sat with me. It stuck in the back of my head a little bit. So I'm like, oh, all right.
This is the day that you got the beat.
Yeah.
I love how he's given 5 different days that he's gotten diabetes. And they're over a 10-year span.
No, this is just the build up. This is the build up.
Okay.
So when I came up with this issue, so I learned this from girls. So
Wait, the show with Lena Dunham?
no,
Oh.
no, just girls do this with donuts. So Holbrook, if you had a
Oh,
box,
if you tell me about cutting them in half, I swear to God, I'm
no,
going
no,
to
cutting them in quarters.
Dude, fuck that. Just eat the fucking donut. You already committed
I
to
say
it.
that. I say that.
You
You've
know
already
what?
committed to it.
But so here's my thing.
Eat the donut. Just eat the donut. I've literally lost my shit about this before. It's like, don't cut it in half. Just fucking.
Brooke,
You've already.
I'm gonna
It's like being in the drive-thru at McDonald's. It's like, just get whatever you want. You've already given up on this meal.
Holbrook, I'm gonna call it. I have come up with a new term. I found a loophole. I soaked this idea.
Oh my God.
So when I soak something, it's gonna be a loophole now.
Is this where
Got
you
it.
cut up 12 donuts into thirds and then just eat different parts of all of them?
So nobody can blame me for eating individual whole donuts. So actually, I found a way. So I did cut them up, and they would not. They don't think it's me. Al didn't even eat one donut because there's not one missing. There's
Secret's out.
There's no. Well, I can't eat them now, so it's okay to be out.
Would you die if you ate half a cake?
No.
God damn it. I was hoping you'd say yes. So you know my goal is to lose
All
60.
right.
You know how my goal is to lose 61 pounds for Delco Day?
Well, it'd probably make me feel. I don't know. I'm not that. I'm not a
Hard to tell.
crippling diabetic. You know what I mean? Like where I could die, but it would probably really make me feel like shit for a
Lose a
long
toe.
time. I don't know there yet either.
So my goal is to lose 61 pounds for Delco Day, and I'm in the 40s right now. So, you know, 2/3 of the way there.
Yeah, it's the hardest part though.
Keep going?
Yeah, like you're like I'm 20 pounds away, but
Yeah.
it's like okay, you just ran on a flat surface. Now you have to go uphill, dragging your ass up a rough road.
That's
bleeding
fine.
From the
I'm
anus.
still at the point where it should come off
encouraging.
remotely
It's encouraging.
Yeah, it's
simply.
fine.
Good. You take that with
My
you.
goal is to weigh in on Delco Day and be like, I lost to 61, and then eat a birthday cake myself, just because it's Delco
What kind
Day.
of cake?
Probably a cookie puss,
Oh, excuse me.
maybe a Fudgy the Whale or a cookie puss.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna soak a cookie puss in my mouth.
Can I just ask?
Mouth
Can I
soaking.
just ask you guys not to use Fudgy the Whale anymore?
Is this too offensive? Does it hit home, Al?
So when I was a kid,
Tell us we're two
See,
therapists.
he's a great therapist. He's getting all the childhood shit.
Did they call you
You
Fudgy
never
the
lose
Whale?
it. You never lose it.
I had to be dressed as the Pillsbury, the the Puff State Marshmallow Man for 3 consecutive Halloweens when I was a kid.
it still would have fit.
Yep. Yep. Do you know why wear number 13 on the as my jersey, Al?
Why?
Because growing up in Little League, they always went jersey size of the 13 kids, 1 through 13.
Yeah.
I was always the fattest, so I got the largest jersey.
Oh,
So it stuck
remember
with
that.
me into my fucking adult years.
so, all right,
Fudgy the Whale.
Fudgy the Whale. We got
when
one.
I was 32.
All right, no. I was 27. Seriously, I was 27.
I joined the 27 club.
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain killed himself. Janis Joplin died, and I'd be called Fudge the Whale.
So, we were cleaning up from a party.
Oh, wow, you were actually fucking an adult.
Yeah. At my house.
Oh my god.
And
This story is gonna be
some
great.
people brought desserts over, so somebody brought a
Fudgy the Whale.
Fudgy the Whale, which is very delicious, by the way. If anyone's never had one,
Cookie Puss is the superior.
I can go with that. I can agree with that. I do.
I'm gonna eat a full Cookie Puss at Delco Day. I just want you to know
It
that.
sounds so dirty when you say it like that.
Just eating some puss.
I'm getting soaked over here.
Soaking the cookie puss.
Yeah, I eat puss.
So, my wife's like, you know what? Just throw it out. We're not going to eat it. We have nowhere to keep it in the freezer. So just but take it straight out the back door. Don't throw it into the trash. You know, throw it into the big, the black trash bag. The
So
heavy
you
duty
sat in the
one.
darkness and ate a full Fudgy the Whale?
The
In the
light from the
backyard?
the floodlight was on. So I'm walking it out, full intentions to throw.
A flood is what they call a soaking orgy, by the way.
Oh, yes, it was.
I hate it.
Yes, it was. So I'm walking it out, and like on the board, like walking out, it's probably a good 3/4 of this Fudgy the Whale left. It still says fudge and wall. Why? It's true.
He said wall, and I started thinking about the walls of a vagina with break the walls deal.
So I'm walking this thing out, and I'm smelling it. It's just delicious. Like I'm like, why would I want to throw this out? I'm like, babe, do we have any containers left? Maybe I could throw like a piece or two into it so I can have it for later.
Yeah, they're all dirty, and you're like, that's fine. I have 2 hands.
Yeah, well, she's like, nah. She's like, just get rid of it. We have plenty of dessert here for you. And then I'm like, but she's like, just throw it out. I'm like, all right. So then I just started it's just on the board.
Like it's a trough, and you're a pig eating out of a trough.
Oh, yeah, like
Number one, Al, Fudgy the Whale.
In my defense, I was doing like curls.
So you're working out. You're
Fudgy
working
the
out
Whales
as
and
you're-
Cookie Pusses are like $35 a piece.
I don't want to throw it out.
Yeah.
That and my disgusting habits.
That my shame. But they're not cheap.
Starving kids in Delco.
So I'm like,
you
all right, let me
shouldn't
just
throw
take.
it out.
I'm gonna take a few bites, and just throw it
Sure,
out. So like at least I can say I had some of it, right?
Sure.
So
This is why you got diabetes. And not me. I've never eaten. I will eat a full Cookie Puss, but
So I told, she's like, did you eat some of that? Because, I was on the beer. I had the big old beard then. So I'm like, yeah, I took a couple bites. I said, I wanted to try it. She's like, okay. So she goes out to throw something else out in the trash.
Oh boy.
And the board's
Well.
in there. And all the things left as Fudgy the Whale is the pho. She's like, you ate like a half of a Fudgy the Whale.
you'd be like, yeah, I left the pho for fuck
Fuck
you
Fudgy the
for
Whale.
judging me for eating my Fudgy the Whale.
Hold on. She goes, are you kidding me? Like, I didn't hear her say this, though. And she came in, and I was fingering the dirt cake. If you ever had dirt cake, it's amazing.
Oh, it's amazing.
Wonderful.
It's top notch.
Yeah,
It's
my
wonderful.
11-year-old asked it for his birthday cake instead of regular cake. With the dirt
inspiring.
cake.
Should have bought him a Cookie Puss.
Well,
I don't know. He wanted dirt cake. He asked for dirt cake. So, diabetes. But that
Is it funny to buy a lesbian a Cookie Puss and just go, I know you like eating puss?
and cook,
Is it?
Oh, it's also called a cookie
Is
too.
it?
It works. I think somebody
Cookie Cookie?
they took. That's what high-end firemen do.
Wait, high-end firemen do what?
Cookie puss.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You should ask about that Saturday night.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever do cookie puss? Oh, that's terrible. This thing has derailed at best. You know what? It's 2 hours. Are we done? After I just told some shameful stories, delved deep into the soaking process. You know what the worst part
Mentioned
is?
Lent once or twice.
Yeah,
Dude, that's what the write-up
in
of
our
this.
Lent episode.
That's what it's going to say. This episode is supposed to be about Lent, and we just talked
It
about
was.
soaking, Mormons soaking,
Sometimes.
and Cookie Pusses.
yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm sorry.
I have no regrets.
No regrets.
No regards.
Shut us down, Cockerberg. I don't give a fuck.
At this point, well, I got to lose.
You're nothing but a cookie puss.
All right, guys. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do this.
What is it? Is it Mormon Soaking?
Guys, remember to thank our awesome sponsors. Probably not much after this show, but Dolan's, 24 East Sellers Avenue, Ridley Park. Like I said, Friday night they have Quizzo, and then they do auctions. And I'm telling you, I've gotten some amazing things there for a pretty good steal. So you got to check that out. Great bartenders, great Quizzo nights, great everything. It is the truest Delco's.
Do you want to hear something that's a completely underrated fact about Dolan's? Delco loves blackberry brandy. They love it. It's literally called Delco Red all around there.
Yeah.
Delco Red, Mummer's Juice, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Everywhere has Jacques Quinn's, right?
Yeah.
Jacques Quinn's is good. Dolan's the only place I've ever seen that has like this like Polish or Czech Republic one that is literally 10 times better than Jacques Quinn's. It is the best fucking Delco Red I've ever had. I absolutely suggest it.
Okay.
When you're going green,
I can't.
it's definitely got a lot of
I
sugar.
remember that last time I had one of those.
It's a, yeah.
I lost the feeling in my left arm on the way home.
It's not okay.
So yeah, I'm killing this cookie puss by myself at Delco Day.
Oh, hell's no.
Okay.
I'm going out with a bang. Or, I'm sorry, a
With
soak.
the soap.
I've always said I want to die on Delco.
I'm going
Day.
out with a soak.
No matter when I die, like like George Michael probably.
Keep me alive until June 10th.
Yeah, George Michael died on Christmas because he has a song called about Christmas. No, he fucking didn't. You're telling me
You have to
fucking
correct
David Bowie died on his birthday the day before an album came out. He was probably dead for weeks. I think when celebrities die, you literally have a grace period to make it entertaining.
Yeah.
No matter when I die 6/10.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, or February 29th, whichever one's closer.
I died in a giant box of Edmonds cookies.
Yeah,
That's the way I'm going to go.
and make up how I died.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll have to. Because nobody's going to really, truly know.
The cookie puss.
All we know is there was a butt plug.
Yep.
And
Anything.
yeah, that's it.
And I want my Wikipedia to literally say, and it has to say I died in Utah on the way to a soaking party.
Into a flood?
Yep, into a flood.
Into a
Thanks.
flood.
Now you got to.
Yeah.
And you had to play
Gotcha.
Floods by Pantera the entire time. Or Texas Flood by fucking Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Fucking
All right, guys, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Soak on, Delco.
Not worth it, cause I got to drink with Davey hit. Back some groceries, down some twisted teas.